We are live. What's up, my single chats and toxic gamers? How are we all doing today? So today we're getting Rockstar's Take-Two investor call, okay? And you guys remember the last time when we ended up getting the Take-Two investor call, we ended up getting the trailer date and the reveal date for GTA 6, and today we're getting another one of these, right? And best case scenario, we might hear some news about it, right? Like what are we gonna hear? I mean, I guess your guess is as good as mine, but best case scenario, we might hear about the trailer 2 date, right? We're not gonna get the trailer 2, but we might get some news about the trailer 2. We might get information about, I guess this is much more realistic that we might hear about if the game is coming out in 2024 or in 2026. Though I was saying, I hope it's not 2026, guys, because if that happens, man, I'm gonna find these suckers' asses, okay? Y'all think it's gonna be still 2025 or 2026? And check this out, I gotta show this. You'll love y'all for smashing 11 likes already. Y'all suckers are crazy, but check this out, okay? Florida Joker gives up suing Rockstar Games over GTA 6, but claims, I'm making the game more relevant. People want to play it. I'm the reason why the game is so hyped right now. What we thinking, boys? What we thinking? Is GTA 6 really hyped because of the Florida Joker? 1 if yes, okay, all right. 2 if not. Okay? I don't know what you guys thinking. What you guys thinking? Yo, M, Stoids, Water, Torde, Justin, M, Fabian, Gran Turismo, Torde, Christopher, how you doing? Indica. And I also want to say this. Shout out to the homie Jason, okay? The homie was like, hey, SKizzle, do you go live on the Take-Two conference call today? I mean, oh, hell yeah, man. I dedicate this stream for you, my brother. Not sure if you're still here or not, but yeah, or maybe you're watching this later on, but I got you, brothers. I got you. What we thinking, man? Maybe it's that floor. Yo, my guy literally just pieced out. Like, he just gave up. That is absolutely wild because he was going off that, yo, GTA 6, we gotta talk, GTA, we gotta talk. I wish, like, you actually asked Rockstar, maybe, hey, perhaps can a brother, like, perhaps voice that Florida Joker, right? I'll do it. And you never know, they might have been like, yeah, okay, sure, like, hop on in the studio and let's talk, man. Let's talk GTA. We'll let you talk, we'll let you voice act for the Florida Joker character that we're gonna have in the game. He could have had a chance. He could have. I mean, if he went in that direction, he probably had like a 50-50 chance. But the second he said that, I'm gonna sue you, Rockstar, he had a 0% chance. But what are we thinking, guys? Today, we're getting another one of these investor call, okay? And let's hope that they do not just talk about the GTA Plus members this month, okay? If they actually do that, man, this is gonna be crazy. And right now, there's a lot of news going around with Xbox games coming on the PlayStation. I want to actually talk about it in just a second, okay? We're gonna, in fact, like, we're gonna do it immediately, right? In like 2 minutes, immediately. No, like in 2 minutes. That's not a very immediate of you, SKizzle. Torde, how you doing, man? Gran Turismo kind of hyped because of him, but mostly because the GTA 6 trailer. Okay, I see you. We got, yep, he is the only reason I'm getting it. We gonna see the character for 2 seconds. Yo, what are the odds we're just gonna see like the Joker character like for 2 seconds on the TV, right? Because I don't think he's gonna be a massive character. It's just gonna be like, we might not even see him that much, or we might not even see him at all in the game. He might be that stranger and freak mission, but that's like me being very generous, right? What if it's just like a moment that happens on the TV in like a side mission that some people get to witness and see, and other people are like that don't even see him? What if it's just like part of the trailer, right? Even then, I mean, I would honestly, like, bro, like, if it was me, I would be honored though. I guess, like, all of you watching, if you were mentioned or shown in the trailer of GTA 6, let's be real, man, that would be like a nice little, like, you know, shout out to you kind of thing, right? That would be an honor. Let's be real, because it's a game. It's gonna be a game of the century. I hope it is, because oh guys, we gotta do this real quick, okay? GTA 6, y'all think it's gonna be a banger, or y'all think it's just gonna be overhyped garbage? Because right now there's like 2 camps of people. With GTA, there's gonna be no in between though. You know, either you're gonna be like, I love the game, man, or you're gonna be like, yeah, bro, like, it's fine, I'm gonna go pound sand. You know, it's gonna be one of those things. Quite frankly, the expectations are quite high. It's gonna be woke garbage. There is no denying that the game is gonna have some woke content. I mean, that's like that's a given because we're living in this day and age. Personally, I think it's gonna be a good game, but I'm not certain about the GTA 6 Online though. I think GTA 6 Online is gonna be definitely a hit or miss, okay? I feel like that's gonna be where the controversy is gonna be. With single player, I can see like people getting mad with like the woke crap and whatnot. If it has too much, or if it has like a little bit, then I don't think too many people would be mad. But if you're somebody that's like, hey man, it's gonna have zero woke content, I mean, you're setting yourself up for disappointment, guys. Like, listen man, it's gonna have some. Like, that's how apparently it is, okay? We living in a time and day where everything, most of the time, every AAA stuff, every big stuff, it's gonna be a little bit woke. I mean, simple as that, right? Do I want that? I mean, nah. I mean, the only thing I want is good story. Don't force crap. Don't force bull crap down other people's throats. Keep the woke politics out of the shit, and just make a good damn game, right? Just make the game fun, good story, and that's it, right? If it comes naturally, then okay, sure, like you can have some. And GTA 6 is gonna be very unique, I think, because GTA 6 is basically gonna be a parody and satire of Miami, right? Like Florida, Vice City, right? And shit like that exists in real life, so I think it's not gonna be too big of a problem when you think about it. Basically, they're gonna be taking real life and they're putting it in the game. You feel what I'm saying? So it's not, I don't think it's gonna be too bad, but your guess is as good as mine, you know? After GTA 6, there's the medieval game. We're hearing rumors about it. Yeah. Leave the kids alone, man. Oh, hell yeah, man. Hey, what's up, brother? Anthony, what's good, man? Despise AI. By the PA. Okay, I'm not sure. I don't speak Spanish. I think you're speaking Spanish here. Espanol. What's up, amigo? Pally Gaming. What's up, amigo? How you doing, man? It's gonna be a banger, that's what the homie Indica says. Hey, little bro, it's always a laugh to watch the world burning around Xbox. Damn, son. Yeah, we're gonna talk about that in just a second here, man. What we thinking about the Xbox, man? What we thinking, man? Hey, what's up, SKizzle? I think it will be good, but let's hope for the best, okay, guys? I think we ready, or we not ready. We're gonna talk about the Xbox and the and that, okay? Here we go. Let's get it. What's up, my single chads and toxic gamers? Today coming at you with top 20 new games of 2024 that are coming out this year, and some are coming out next year. And guys, right now there is a lot of news going around that we're gonna be having Xbox games coming on PlayStation. Oh, shit. What we thinking? Okay, we gotta get into the story right now. One in the comments if you think that's the beautiful thing ever, you're unbothered. Two, if you caught the erectile dysfunction, okay? And don't worry, Sony ponies, we're gonna be doing the same right after, okay? And we're gonna do a thing where, do you want to see PlayStation games on Xbox or not? Right after this one. But one or two, man. Do you want the Xbox games coming on the PlayStation? Two, if you don't want the games coming out on PlayStation. What we think? Okay, I messed that up. But how you all feeling, man? Unbothered? Or you caught the erectile dysfunction? Because right now I'm seeing a lot of people being like big mad with the entire situation. On one, Sony Pony, we want GTA 6 on PC. We're hearing that we're not getting GTA 6 on PC, at least day one. Later on, it might be. Xkizzle, even now on your main channel, your comment doesn't appear. My comment doesn't appear. Only when you liked it yesterday, it appeared, and you replied to, which I replied to, but my reply once again didn't appear. If you put a link, or you said any bad words that YouTube didn't like, they auto filters the comment though. One. Okay, water is unbothered. The homie Christopher is he don't want it, because right now I'm seeing like literally grown men actually be mad and cry. And guess what? This game, Indiana Jones, it's looking pretty decent though. It's looking pretty decent till apparently the dev came forward and made like that, you know what, this is made for modern gaming audience with that woke haircut, woke shirt. A lot of people are like, well, this game is gonna be woke, man. Oh, hell no, man, I'm out. So there's some controversy with this game as well. But apparently it's coming out on PlayStation is what we're hearing, alongside Starfield, to which some PlayStation fans are saying we don't need that garbage. Some are saying, okay, well, I wanna play Starfield. I wanna play Starfield on PlayStation. So it's like, dog, I'm seeing literal grown men get mad over like this PlayStation and Xbox stuff. Guys, it's just gaming at the end of the day, man. Like, come on, man. What are we doing, man? Like, that is one of the wildest things that I'm seeing online, man. I don't think people get mad over I mean, people surely get mad over politics, and okay, but like, I don't think people get this mad and passionate about the politics versus the PlayStation and Xbox bullcrap that's going on. But Indiana Jones, W banger, or you caught the erectile dysfunction? 2024, okay, what is the next game? We got a lot of games coming up, and this is the Xbox soon, we're gonna say. And yeah, there's also rumors going around that Microsoft is gonna kill the entire like Xbox Game Pass, and they're gonna replace it with Microsoft Game Pass though. Yeah, that got leaked out last night as well. There is EA that supports it. I mean, the rumor is supported by EA because they also titled it coming on EA Play or EA bullcrap. EA games coming on also Microsoft Game Pass. GameStop I jumped the gun as well, and they were calling it Microsoft Game Pass. I think what's happening here is this, that Microsoft is getting rid of the Xbox Game Pass kind of like tagline, right? They're trying to get rid of Xbox, which is like, that's kind of wild, man. That surely is kind of wild. And this is like Death Stranding 2. Some people call it walking simulator. Other people are like, well, it's gonna be the best game ever. What are we thinking, man? She got that Roni mask too with the hands though. Yo, Codename, what's good? Micro Job Killer, Space, what's good, man? You shaking, Space Part? Okay, the homie Space is shaking. We got the homie Raj. मैं ठीक ठाक भाईजान, आप सुनाओ कैसे हो? मैं यहाँ पे मेरी बैठे बैठे गांड फट गई, अभी सुती उठी है मैं। की हाल चल भाईजान? I see them making Bethesda and Activision games on PlayStation. I don't see them releasing Halo on the PlayStation platform. Apparently we're hearing they will release Halo. That's what we're hearing. Could be wrong. We could be certainly wrong though, but we're hearing they will release like all the like Xbox exclusives. But I think, and a lot of people are hella mad. Personally, the way I listen, man, I'm 27 years old right now, okay? I play on PlayStation, and if we had, for example, Spider-Man 2 coming out on Xbox, I wouldn't even be upset. I would be like, yeah, sure, bro, that's, you know what, people deserve to play that, whatever. But I know some a lot of PlayStation players would also be mad. And another argument, as a 27-year-old that plays on PlayStation and sometimes on PC, I don't care about that shit, right? But objectively speaking, yo, exclusivity games, I guess most of us wouldn't want exclusivity games or exclusive BS, like, because there's always like one game on Xbox that you like, there's always that one game you like on PlayStation that you wish you was on your console. But objectively speaking, let's be real, man, exclusive games do sell platforms though. Like, if it wasn't for God of War, Spider-Man, and also like, you know, that Call of Duty like early exclusivity deals, I wouldn't be on PlayStation, dog. Like, if, for example, right, like if we were getting, as a YouTuber, if we were getting like 7 days early or a month early content on Xbox, I would be getting an Xbox, right? Because doing YouTube, so you gotta grind that out and shit like that. Right now, it's a different situation because Call of Duty is not good, but back in the days, right? Especially when we were getting 1 month early exclusive content on Xbox. You remember that? You remember that? Black Ops 1, I believe it was still Advanced Warfare. In Black Ops 3, it was when they switched DLC content to, I believe, if I could be, maybe I'm wrong. Am I wrong though, or were you guys around that time when Black Ops 3 came out? I believe Black Ops 3 was the first Call of Duty game that actually started having DLCs first on PlayStation, and that was like 30 days early because that's how it used to be. Then they got down to 7 days early, and right now like we get same day but like beta early on PlayStation. But since Microsoft bought it though for $70 billion, it's gonna be day one for everybody. And listen, man, I'm a fan of Microsoft in that aspect. Microsoft has been really good for the consumer. Maybe deep down in their hearts they don't want to be, and they obviously, these corporations don't care about you. That's like what I have been preaching on the channel, because in fact no corporation cares about you guys. Like, neither me, none of us. They view us as dollar signs, and I mean, they're a corporation. What do you expect? I mean, that's but the reason I'm saying all of this is because a lot of people, like the Xbox fans, PlayStation fanboys, Xbox fanboys, they really defend them, and they take it religiously. And I'm like, bro, these companies don't even care about you. Like, suckers have more feelings for plastics than their own family members. Just let that sink in. It's wild. It's wild out here. I guess this week we saw like people, we saw like what was going down on the social media, right? But social media isn't real life. It's basically who screamed the loudest gets the more attention kind of thing, right? Roman, what's good, man? What's this live stream about? We're checking out new games, and we're also getting a Take-Two investor call very soon. So yeah, we're gonna be getting GTA 6 stuff today, though. Official news, actually. And this is right after their first. We all saw that GTA 6 trailer as well, right? So this is their first official stream. Right after that trailer, in the previous stream, they confirmed the reveal date. Shit, man, that was three months ago. Crazy, right? Trailer came out, I believe, on December the 4th, a day early. And what are we today? February the 8th. Oh my god. Crazy stuff, guys. Crazy timeline. I'm here for the investor call. I got you, sweet. I got you, man. One question. Why you change your name from SKizzle X to SKizzle? SKizzle X sounds cool. My username is still SKizzle X, but I changed it to SKizzle because it's easier to remember, and you don't gotta search like SKizzle X, right? Like, because it's a little bit long, and I mean, we live in the TikTok age, my guy. So it's like nobody wanna type out paragraphs, you know what I mean? So it's like one of those things. So SKizzle, just one syllable, easier to remember, and you search it and YouTube shows you. So it's much better that way, if that makes sense. Yo, love y'all for 57 likes, man. Sheesh, y'all are killing it. And real quick, before I forget, I also want to say this, guys, I'm also doing a meme series on the channel. We restarted though, like it's literally, you hop on the channel, new videos. The second playlist is the meme content. Definitely show some live. I want to do gaming. Gaming isn't going nowhere, right? So we're doing gaming, but I also want to do something that can be evergreen, something that you can watch either today or a year from now that can still be relevant, if that makes sense, because news videos are definitely, and this is the second channel we do UFO content on that. Some of you know that, some of you didn't. If you did not know, I would love to have you there, okay? Let me send you some kisses. Let me send you some smoochy, okay? No homo, no homo. Yo, Capital E, what's good, man? How you doing, man? Today we're getting the Take-Two investor call, the first live stream after their trailer, man, or after the GTA 6 trailer, and we were having this conversation about the Xbox games coming to PlayStation. What we thinking, man? Yo, Capital E, what you think, man? GTA news or videos? Rockstar videos news? We're getting news. And if the news is substantial, I'll make a video right after, man. But dog, like, we've seen grown men. There was like a 30-year-old man actually had white beard. No offense, okay? Even I'm getting some white hair in my hair, some one or two like in my beard as well. So no disrespect, but to understand the gravity of the situation, there's a dad of multiple kids that almost cried on camera. Almost cried on camera. You want to know why? Because Xbox games are coming to PlayStation. Let that sink in. Let that sink in. Football players, a guy that looks like a football player, and that's a compliment, bro. I wish I looked like a football rugby player. You know what I'm saying? You know, with like big tripod. What do you call it? Not tripods, like traps. Okay, because I'm a YouTube kind of guy. I'm a camera guy, so let's call them tripods. Okay, a guy with like big ass tripods getting mad that we're getting Xbox games on PlayStation. Like, bro, damn. Like, what suckers don't even have that loyalty to their religion, to their family members no more. They have more loyalty to these plastic boxes, to Microsoft and Sony, to these companies that don't even care about you. We had a dad crying literally in a car. If you've seen that, one in the comments if you know what I'm talking about, two if you don't. I'll have a video later on that, most probably, if there is no other breaking news. If there's like other breaking news, then I might have to delay that video, but I got a video coming up, so consider this to be like a tease of that video right now, okay? If you know what I'm talking about, you know what I'm talking about. It's still gonna be hilarious if you watch that video later on the channel. Hit the bell. You see what I did there? You see what I did? Did that tease work? Are you anticipating that video right now? One in the chat if you're anticipating that video right now. So I'll have that video. I got you. A dad of 5 kids sitting in car under God's hot sun in broad daylight, getting sad and almost cried. It's wild, man. I'm a huge game on disc guy. Yeah, I see you. And honestly, that's the best thing ever you can do in this day and age. Like, buy a disc. Don't even buy digital games unless you want to do like Twitch, YouTube. Because I get it though. You want the game like ASAP. You're like, I gotta download now. I gotta stream. I get it though. Sadly, I buy games digitally too, guys. Okay, this game is called Stalker 2, Heart of Chernobyl. I would say this is a decent looking game from Xbox. But the only game that honestly is the best game for me, and for me, like everybody's different, so I'm not even saying like, oh, that game sucks or this game sucks, you know what I mean, like not saying that. But honestly, the best game for me from Microsoft has to be Microsoft Flight Simulator though. You know, one of the best game ever that Microsoft created, that didn't have any controversy, zero controversy, all content, all sauce, no, all boom, all pow. Because other games, like, you cannot say anything. Like, for example, Starfield, right? Like, a lot of people thought that it would be good. Sega's defended that with their life, and right now it's one of the games to be getting like most negative reviews. What are we thinking about Starfield right now? What are we thinking about Starfield? You guys love it, you guys hate it, or you guys find it like alright, you know? And if you find it alright, I mean, yeah, that's cool, right? Like, not every game is gonna be a banger, I understand that. This is the initial reveal, right? This gotta be the initial reveal. And then we had like the war in Ukraine and Russia, right? I think it's still ongoing, like some conflict still ongoing. I haven't been keeping up with the news. This does look very good, very intriguing. Would I buy? I don't know, man. I don't know. I gotta wait for it. But Flight Simulator is a masterpiece, though. Probably the reason I'm probably saying this is because A, it's good. Okay, it's good, and B, I'm a massive fan of aviation. Okay, I love planes, man. I love planes. Okay, one day I want to get my flight. I want to get a plane license, and I'm sitting here saying this when I don't even have a car license. But I'm working on it, okay? Working on it, guys. Trying to get that car license, and later on in the future, I'm gonna get a pilot license too, okay? Like, I'm big on that. So this is why I'm learning to fly in Flight Simulator. Who said that gaming cannot teach you a stuff or two, or a thing or two? Only kids and teenagers care about console wars. I mean, if you're a kid, I guess it's understandable. At this point, bro, I wish I was a kid right now. I wish, because it's always fun, right? I suppose it's fun to crap on PlayStation and Xbox as a 12-year-old. I get it, though. Bryce, stop looking at the news, SKizzle, just because the fearmonger a lot, and there's a lot, and I mean, a lot of misinformation. Absolutely. I never even watch news. It's just that on Twitter, your timeline shows you the news, right? And then you're informed, or misinformed rather, you know what I mean? So that's Florida Joker crying like a kid. Yo, what are we thinking about the Florida Joker? Did he upload a video? I haven't seen it, but I heard, I mean, probably, maybe he made a statement where he said that I'm making the game more relevant. People want to play it. I'm the reason why the game is so hype right now. That's what Florida Joker said, and he retracted his statement. Florida Joker gives up suing Rockstar Games over GTA 6, but claims he's making the game more relevant. Florida Joker, I guess. Florida Joker. Everybody! Florida Joker. Florida Joker. What we thinking, man? Yo, Icham. Capital E. By the way, guys, Capital E is my real-life homie. Okay? He also live streams. Hit him up with a sub. I know most people, even when I say like Yusuke is gonna be like, yeah, whatever, I'm not even gonna sub. I'm not even gonna sub to you. Why you think I'm a sub to another guy in the chat? Probably not. But hit him up, man. For two people that are gonna do it, you know you're gonna do it, okay? You know you're gonna do it. You're gonna do it. Yeah. Hell yeah, man. What the F you're talking about? GTA 6 or not? The trailer 2 is still waiting for Rockstar. We talking about the news, Hard Greg. This is the live stream for it. We're getting Take-Two investor call, and we might get news for it. Best case scenario, we're gonna hear about the release time frame. I think today we're gonna get a confirmation of whether or not GTA 6 is still scheduled for early 2025, like they said in their last, like, three last investor call. When was that? I don't even remember. even in their last call, they were alluding to the idea that GTA 6 is still on track to coming out like early 2025. So we're gonna definitely get a confirmation of whether or not GTA 6 is still on track to coming out that, okay? We're gonna get that. In the last call, they talked about they confirmed the first trailer, which happened already. And today we're getting more information though. This is not speculation, guys. Like, we're deadass getting their official live stream. Like, you can, I'm gonna newsflash. I'm gonna flash it on your screen here. We're getting it. We're getting it. Literally in 48 minutes from now, bruh. This one was Stalker 2. Okay, let's check out the new game. Okay, what's the next game? This one is Stellar Blade. Damn! Sheesh, sheesh, sheesh. Yo, you wanna know what? There are a lot of people mad with this game. There's a ton of controversy because people are saying that Burna is kind of jiggly. Suckers are saying that, like, they never seen a chick like that before. And I get it, to a certain degree it's like exaggerated, but would you rather play with like all flat, no boom, no jiggle, or would you play with like a character that looks beautiful? Like, who would you rather play? Like woke female characters, or would you play with a female character that's looking like a female but beautiful kind of, you know? Who would you rather play? One beautiful character, two ugly ass characters. Like, come on, man. Like, whatever happened to making video games character, like female video games character, look beautiful? Like, damn, like, what we talking here? Yeah, if you did not know, there's a massive controversy about this game as well. A lot of people are mad. When I say a lot of people are mad, I mean like a lot of the wokies are mad. They're trying to cancel this game. All this happens and it never works. You know, but there's you can never boycott a game, even a game like Call of Duty, where, you know, they were where there was a leave the kids alone, which I think was very respectful take from a lot of individuals. Yeah, absolutely, leave the kids alone, right? And I was saying this, yeah, leave the kids alone, 100% behind that. And I personally, before you're like, hey man, you still bought the game, or you still, I skipped on Modern Warfare 3. I did not buy it. I was saying, like, if the game turns out to be good, I will buy by January, February, depending on the news and the content I get. And guess what? I have no reason to buy Call of Duty right now. And I'm a fan of Call of Duty, okay? So when that thing was happening, what I was saying, that, guys, boycotts, it's not gonna work in video games. Even though the leave the kids alone movement, respectful takes, alright? Like, take, don't go after the kids. The kids don't need to learn the woke crap in school. Let them learn their 1, 2, 3s and the ABCD. But even then I was like, bro, you cannot boycott a game, okay? The reason is because I've never seen that worked out in gaming sphere ever. The entire reason I didn't buy Modern Warfare 3 was because it's just, guys, come on, man. Like, the game is not what it is. If Call of Duty 2024 turns out to be good, I'ma buy it. I'm intrigued, I'm interested, because it's Treyarch after 4 years. Oh, hell yeah. But boycotts never work. For example, Hogwarts Legacy, the wokies, they were obviously in the wrong. They were trying to boycott Hogwarts Legacy, and obviously, like, it did not work. The game sold double. It's always just like that. When you try to hold the water, it always will go faster, okay? You cannot hold the water in your hands, okay? It will get out of your hands. There's I'm probably butchering the saying, but you know what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying. They're just jealous because they cannot believe that it's a real woman. Haven't bought Call of Duty in a long time. Don't chase the pom pom. Don't chase the pom pom. I do agree, but listen, man. A man got two needs, okay? Pom pom and money, bro. Like, that's two needs that a man has. I would say chase your dreams, because the money will come, and once you are successful in that, the pom-pom will come, okay? Let me tell you that, okay? Then you'll get the best pom-pom ever, okay? Like, she
can also take a well-deserved break to restore her health.
You gotta get to the level in life where you can take a baddie home and be respectful about it, you know? Stop brainwashing, manipulating, and controlling the aim. Kids don't have to be... exactly, that's what I'm saying. Good single player or not at all. What you guys thinking about Stellar Blade? WL? And here's the thing, yeah, the Wookiees are mad because, like, she got a big burna, or not necessarily a big burna, but jiggly burna, right? Bruh. Like, they're big mad about it, right? For no damn reason. Do you want, like, that Mary Jane from Spider-Man 2? Spider-Man 2, I love the game, man. I love the game, minus the woke bullcrap. Spider-Man 2 Mary Jane was decent looking. In Spider-Man 1, they made her ugly as a motherfucker. In Spider-Man 2, all flat, no boom, no pow. She wasn't even looking like a female character. It felt like that Insomnia Games gave her like 20 Bud Lights or something, right? But what you gonna do about it? Like, I objectively speaking, Spider-Man 2, I liked its story, but minus the woke bullcrap. And Stellar Blade, I'm loving the female character for obvious reasons. Am I gonna buy the game? I'm not thinking about buying the game, honestly. I gotta see more, and the game is probably not for me. But I appreciate the fact that, you know, the game is looking good, and the female character is also looking very good. But the people that are mad, you know what? If people that are trying to boycott, people that are trying to boycott the game are definitely making me want to buy the game, you know? Boycotts never work, man. I think controversy is kind of like good to have in this day and age because it always sells more. It always helps your product push further and further. I would see more, yes. The only people mad about her, them rainbows hugging hippies, tell you damn straight, it's a man, it's a woman, that's what belongs together, nothing else. That's what the homie Roadkill said. We getting gameplay today? Nah, not necessarily gameplay, but we're probably gonna get information about it. Like, release date, I think that's 100% that we're probably gonna hear when the game is coming out, deadass. We, in fact, heard it a billion times already from Take-Two, but I guess today, it's like one of those things, because the game is supposed to come out around this time next year, right? Like, before March, or I should say, like, by March, right? By March. So, we gotta get GTA 6 by March. If the game is still on track, we're gonna hear about it today. Is it getting delayed? Is it coming out in 2026? Is it coming out by the end of 2025? Because quite frankly, a lot of people believe it's coming out in 2025, okay? So I think that's a must. Then we getting down to the speculation territory where we might actually hear about the gameplay reveal too. Or trailer 2 perhaps. Basically, we're gonna get news. We're not gonna get gameplay today. We're not gonna get news, but we can get news about gameplay and trailer 2. It's very likely. It's their official stream after all. But I guess I'm willing. If I could bet my like 2 pennies. Can I really get 2 pennies? Bruh. If I could bet my 2 pennies, I would bet my 2 pennies on another confirmation on when the game is coming out, and I dang hope that they release early 2025. I damn hope that they talk about the game coming out early 2025. And before the woke mob cancels GTA 6, in fact, there are already a ton of people trying to cancel. I made several videos about it, like where the journalists are getting mad. It's too violent. It's too violent. Yeah, I mean, it's kind of given. Like GTA 6 is gonna have controversy, but guess what? It's gonna sell the game even more. YouTubers gonna get sauce to talk about. You guys are gonna enjoy the sauce, okay? We're gonna love it. The game's gonna sell more. Take-Two's gonna love it. Sales gonna be up. Views gonna be up. Everybody's gonna be happy. If the game is good, then everybody's gonna be happy though. You guys, myself, all the YouTubers, all the gamers, toxic gamers as well. All the gamers, we're all gonna be happy if the game turns out to be good, right? And what are we thinking about this Senua Shaga Hellblade 2? WL banger, or you caught the erectile dysfunction? Yo, Roman, what's good, brother? So is the GTA 6 nah, it's not dropping today, bro. It's not. We're probably gonna get the information about it, just like the last investor call. In the last investor call, they confirmed the first trailer reveal, and we ended up getting trailer 1. So and that was like 2 months ago. Crazy, man, how time flies, man. And today we're getting another one of their investor calls. So yeah, man, it's we're gonna see, man. It is Judgment Day today. It is Judgment Day. We gotta find out. We gotta find out, bro. I don't know, but when everyone is off schoolwork and stuff, and also summertime, they probably drop their trailer just like GTA 5 in summer around there. So there are rumors and reports going around that GTA 6 trailer is gonna drop in March. I haven't made a video on it because that rumor doesn't really have that big of a backing. Usually, yeah, I cover the rumors and leaks on the channel all day, every day, right? I love the leaks when it comes down to like information and when it comes down to the news coming out from decent enough sources. When I say decent enough sources, I'm talking about guys like Tom Henderson, right? Which have been right? Like Jeff Grubb and all of these guys. Not saying that they cannot be wrong, they surely can be. After all, these are rumors and leaks. But this trailer 2 coming out in March, that's like a bigger rumor than all the other rumors, if that makes sense. So yeah, just wanna, on a live stream I can mention, but in a video I'm not sure. Unless we have like big news, so we can cover the big news in the video, and you know what, alongside it, why not mention a rumor or two? Yeah, that I can, but just to solely make a video on this rumor alone, nah, because it's not, I don't think we're getting it. I would love to see a trailer 2 in March. If it really is supposed to come out in March, which is gonna be next month from now, today we're gonna hear about it, right? Like in a few minutes from now, guys, we're gonna officially hear from Take-Two. But realistically, I think it might actually be in June or July. This one is Silent Hill. Oh shit, yeah, Silent Hill 2 remake. What we thinking, boys? W? Banger? Snoozer? No one would leak their trailers or hack games. Dude, it has been wild, right? Because GTA 6 is one of those games that has been the most secretive game on the planet. Not even the aliens knew anything about this game. And it gets leaked out. I believe the first biggest leak was all the way back in 2017 and 2018 when Inside Gaming reported that we're going back to Vice City. You guys remember that, right? Project America. Some wanted to believe it. Most did not want to believe that, right? Like, GTA 6 has that negative connotation associated because it has been so long. And we were hearing about it. It's coming out next year. It's coming out next year. It's coming out next year. So, I don't blame anybody. No sucker wanted to believe that. Nobody wanted to believe that, right? But then it's like the game kept on leaking out, 2017, 2018, guys, crazy timeline. That's like 6 years ago, almost 7 years ago. That was like the first major leak coming out from, I would say, a decent source, right? Not even talking about like, you know, a guy on the street saying that, yeah, bro, GTA 6 coming out tomorrow. Not talking about that. We had a ton of those types of rumors, and they came, they gone, they came and went, right? Like that sort of shies. But that was the first big leak. Then, I believe 2020, we had another one. 2021, I believe Tom Henderson said that one female, one male character. I believe in 2019, 2020, Jason Schreier did say that GTA 6 is in early development and it's not coming out anytime soon. You remember that? Obviously, I made a video on it. If you have been around the channel, you probably saw that. Or maybe you forgot, whatever, right? But we had that. And people did not want to believe that. Because a lot of people like you, there is no way, the game has been in development for way before that. And yes, the game was in development. We're now hearing that it was in development all the way back in 2014. Bruh. And I believe that because this is how the mafia works, guys. The second they ship a game, they already are working on the next one. They're not necessarily like all in, they're like halfway in, but halfway in is still in, guys. Like, you know what I mean? Like, sometimes you gotta be halfway in, man. Sometimes it's all about being halfway in, guys. You know what I'm saying? You know, machine. But yeah, it's like ideation and thinking about where you want to go, like what setting, this and that. So the game was surely in development all the way back like 2014, 2015, but not like massively, right? But Jason Schreier, and after that, right, we started like having speculation, rumors that GTA 6 it probably was cancelled and restarted, and I'm willing to believe that, right? Because it happens with massive games, massive projects behind the scenes that they have ideation, they ideate. Is that even a word? Not even sure. They have ideas down, and sometimes they pursue, other times they cancel and they restart, right? It happens all the time. But what Jason Schreier meant was that it is in early development, as in that they are now ramping up production and they finally got their shit together and they know what they want. They know what, because initial leak was that GTA 6 was supposed to be set in like 70s, 80s, and then Tom Henderson came out and said that no, bro, it's like modern day. Main reason being, if they go 70s, 80s, they cannot have like flying cars, the jetpacks and all that crap in online. And that's where the money's at. That's where the money is at, man. They learned their lesson with Red Dead Redemption. They cannot sell you guys a horse in GTA Online. People, I mean, yeah, sure, people gonna buy and shit like that. But you know what I'm saying, right? So they wanted to have jetpacks and all that, and it makes sense. So this is like one of the reason, not all, but one of the reason why they want to do modern day. And modern day just hits better than, let's just say 70s and 80s. So we heard that Jason Schreier said that, yeah, early in development, whatever. Fast forward to not even now. Let's actually talk about this. Fast forward to 2022 though, September. We have a massive leak, right? Lucia Bruna gets leaked out. 100 videos get leaked out. It was, I believe, a 16-year-old hacker at that time, Orion. Now he's in prison. Shit, man, crazy timeline. And he now goes on to say that if he's let go, he's gonna hack GTA 6 again, Rockstar again, and he's gonna leak more gameplay. So the judge is like, Bruh, we're gonna keep your ass locked up, bruh. You ain't leaving the prison no more. So his ass is in prison. 2022 gets leaked out. Now we have the trailer, but a day before the trailer comes out, that gets leaked out. Rockstar North director son leaks GTA 6 to his friend, and that friend's leaked GTA 6 a few days before the trailer. What are we talking about, man? What are we talking about? Yeah, that's apparently the news. That's what we heard, man. And now we have the trailer, and now the world knows that the game is it's real, man. It's real. And a year from now, it's releasing. That's what it's claimed officially. But some people are not willing to believe it, man. Some people say that, bro, like, it's gonna come out in 2026. Realistically, what you guys think, man? 2025 or 2026? Investor call live stream started music playing right now. Yeah, that happens. Yeah, but officially, it's starting in 30 minutes from now, man. 30 minutes from now. What's the next game, man? State of Decay 3. Yo, yeah, State of Decay 3 is like that COVID simulator, right? When they first revealed, I loved it, man. I was intrigued. But again, like, it's coming from Microsoft Xbox, and I don't know, man. Guys, listen, man. Not trying to be like, what's this called? What's the word? What's the correct word? I don't know, man. After Starfield, I cannot be hyped for like Microsoft games right now or Xbox games right now. Flight Simulator, hands down, one of the best. I would say Flight Simulator is a masterpiece. Forza as well, I would say. Forza has really good quality and it's one of the best, if not the best, racing game by Xbox and Microsoft. 100% agree. Game Pass, the best deal for gamers. Might not be sustainable, but that's like different. I would say these three things, bangers for Xbox, okay? I can pick like positives from Xbox, I can pick negatives. I don't want to only pick negatives, right? Like, you know, I mean credit where it's due. Like, I don't want to be that guy that doesn't give credit where it's due, right? Microsoft, and back in the days, Xbox 360, they killed it, right? Let's be real. But after that, I don't know, man. I cannot be excited about Xbox games no more. My initial reaction, I remember when they first revealed it, it does look good. Look at that. Even now, I would say, like, it's kind of, yeah, oh, hell yeah. We got a deer. We got a deer getting like zombified, and apparently in the real world we have zombie deer virus, right? They're still trying to study whether or not it can pass on to humans or not, but I hope not, man. I hope not. Oh, shit. One in the comments if you know what I'm talking about, like if you ever heard that zombie deer virus. Two if you did not know. Yeah, that's a real thing, man. It is a real thing, but I don't think it's gonna pass down to humans. We'll see, right? We'll see. I don't know, man. That's just Bethesda games. Microsoft can do shies. Even Bethesda games are not hitting it. And I can say the same for like PlayStation. Why the F are they remastering games all the time though? I would not mind if we were getting new games and then remasters. I would not mind, okay? Until Dawn, I love this game. This is a masterpiece, okay? And guess what? I'm saying that as somebody who did not play this game. Bruh. I watched it on YouTube, and there's a saying that Microsoft is a software company, and yes, they are, okay? They're not a gaming company. Sony, they're a movie company, man. And this is why their games hit so well with a lot of people, because they're about story. And let me tell you one thing, man. Story is, if the story is good, it's gonna be memorable, right? For example, movies like Interstellar. Christopher Nolan, original Batman trilogy. Initially when I watched it, I didn't like it, but I recently rewatched the entire trilogy, and man, that movie is the shit, man. It's a banger. I love the trilogy, man. And I watched the new Batman movie as well. The new Batman movie is alright. I mean, it's alright. They went in a different direction, but you cannot beat Christopher Nolan. Why? The story is amazing, man. The acting is amazing, man. The character development is amazing, man. Same goes with Breaking Bad, you know? It starts off slow, and I remember when I first watched Breaking Bad, nah, man, I didn't like it. I put it off for like years, till my homie was like, Icham, I'm talking about Aman, right? Like, he was like, yo, you gotta watch it, man, it's good, man, it's good. And I was like, okay, let me give Breaking Bad a chance. And then you get hooked. Why? Because of the story. So, the story is... In games, I understand it's about gameplay, it shouldn't be story. I feel like the story and gameplay should be main. For multiplayer games, oh, absolutely, you know, gameplay, progression, main. For story games, the story gotta be good, and graphics gotta be good, because if the game is looking good, it's gonna pull you in, and then the story is gonna keep you engaged, and then it's about like gameplay. Hopefully like you're not having 30 FPS clunky ass gameplay. But a lot of people, from what I see, I'm a 60 FPS guy, right? But from what I'm seeing online, people are a lot more forgiving on 30 FPS when it comes down to single player games. They're like, yeah, if the graphics are good, if there's ray tracing and story is good, I'ma keep on playing. And I think Microsoft needs that too. Not with all the games. I can appreciate this with Microsoft, that they have a lot of like, you know, exclusives, or they had kind of. Right now we're hearing this is gonna be coming out on PlayStation. But they had a lot of like games that PlayStation don't. What I mean by that, like they have a lot of different genres that PlayStation is very deficient in. PlayStation got good single player story games, but they don't necessarily have good FPS games. You feel what I'm saying? This is why they panicked big time with Call of Duty perhaps going exclusive on Xbox. We're hearing it's not gonna, obviously, for at least 10 years. That's like the contract they signed. You never know, in the future they might change. We're talking about Phil Spencer, right? Like, I mean, listen, if you're an Xbox fan, can you even blame me? Can you even blame other people? Can you even blame yourself? Because Phil has been flip-flopping. I don't think he is supposed to flip-flop. I think they're seeing data come in, and they're just trying to save the Xbox division. I think that's what it is. Microsoft has a lot of money, so they can lose some, and they're gonna be fine. They can lose money on Xbox, in Xbox division, and they're gonna be fine. But at the end, no damn company wanna lose the money, bruh. You feel what I'm saying? Jesse in Breaking Bad, the whole show, he says the curse word B. I mean, yeah, that's his character, right? Lagrange, what's good, man? Would you guys love to have Franklin GTA 6? I would love to have like a cameo appearance, maybe a mission or two. You feel what I'm saying? But other than that, I want a new game, man. I want a new game. Like, if I want to still play with Franklin, I can play with his yee ass haircut in GTA 5. Yeah, I can come back to the game. Oh, 100%. Yo, love y'all for almost 100 likes. Did we really hit that? Love y'all for that, man. Thank you, my brother. Let me send you some kisses. They just got in trouble for lying by the FTC. And yeah, Phil, listen, man. A lot of people are giving Phil Spencer flack. And I understand that. Not here to defend Phil. I don't know what truly is in his heart. Maybe he really is trying to do the best, okay? I think he's trying to do the best for Microsoft, 100%, but is he really trying to do good for the gamers? I'm not sure, man. He was recently caught playing, like, Diablo 4. I saw screenshots that some of the Xbox fanboys and PlayStation fanboys were sharing on Twitter when he made the announcement that next week we're gonna announce the future of Xbox, right? And we're gonna get that next week. I'll have a video on it. Hit the bell, guys. Hit the bell. It's gonna be juicy. I think we're about to get a lot of content. Yeah, he was caught playing. I think he's a gamer. But Diablo is not the best game ever, Phil. You gotta play the good games to know how to make a good game, Phil. But realistically, Phil has done a lot of good things for Xbox, admittedly. And he has done a lot of bad things as well. For Xbox, right? It's a yin and a yang, and same goes for Jim Ryan as well. But at the end of the day, though, like, it's all about making good games. And right now, it's like Phil says one thing and he does completely different. It is like, yeah, man, it's gonna stay exclusive. We're gonna have exclusives. They buy Bethesda, they buy Activision. And now it's like, everybody getting those games, bro. Bruh. Everybody. As a 27-year-old man, even if Spider-Man 2 and PlayStation exclusives goes on Xbox, it doesn't change my reality, right? I'm not gonna be disappointed. I'm not gonna be sad. I'm not gonna be happy or whatever. I mean, I'm gonna be happy that a lot of people can play. I'm 27-year-old, bro. I don't care about this shit. Had I been like, for example, if I was a new gamer, I think for a new gamer it matters. Exclusive games, they sell platforms. We all hate it when there's like something good on, like, let's just say on the other console that we want to play on our main console. For example, if you have Xbox and you don't have, and you love Spider-Man and you want to play Spider-Man and you find out that it's not on Xbox, oh hell yeah, you're gonna hate it, right? That I understand. That part I understand. Like, exclusive games do sell consoles, but right now that I'm used to PlayStation, I play on PlayStation, So I don't care whether it comes on Xbox or not. If it does, I mean, cool. Like, a lot of people are gonna be able to play it. Sony's gonna make money, and this is how I view this entire like Microsoft thing. Like, their games are gonna be coming out on Xbox and or PlayStation, and they're gonna make a lot of money. It's gonna be really good for Microsoft though, and it's gonna be really good for gamers as well. But they are gonna kill the reason to buy Xbox. You feel what I'm saying? And right now, like, a lot of the Xbox fanboys are mad too. I mean, if you're an Xbox fanboy or Xbox fan, you should not be mad, because think about it this way, right? Like, you're already in the Xbox ecosystem. If you like the console, you like their services, get the next console, right? Play the next console, or go with the one that you like. I mean, it's perfectly fine to being a fan of Xbox or PlayStation. Just like, take it like very religiously and get mad, man. Okay, so not gonna... Okay, I don't even want to say that. I see you, Lily. What's good, man? Did they already do the investor call? No, man, it's coming up. 20 minutes. 20 minutes from now. And Wolverine, this game got leaked to death, though. When is this game coming out? We heard... Okay, we're hearing 2025, like, Venom DLC.
Bruh.
And 2026 Wolverine. Right? Yo, man, it's, I don't know, man. This game got leaked as well, man. Shit, man. And you got the playable demo leak out for this too. It would be funny, GTA Joker in Suicide Squad DLC. Phil works for Xbox. No one. I think Phil Spencer truly want to do what's right, and this is why. But when he flip-flops, listen, man, to me it doesn't matter. Like, I'm 27-year-old. I got my own problems here, man. I'm not gonna sit here, defend or like call for him to be fired or whatever. He's doing him, I'm doing me, you guys are doing you, right? Obviously, I run a gaming channel, so we're gonna have a conversation. We're gonna see what the community's thinking, what everybody's saying and whatnot, because this is my gig here. I love doing YouTube, I love talking gaming and shit like that. But outside of that, like, dog, I don't care whether Xbox games are coming on PlayStation. I mean, shit, the way I view it is that a lot of people will be able to play, and Microsoft will make the money, and maybe Xbox can survive longer. But I understand if you're upset, though. I get it. If you're an Xbox fan, I understand if you're an upset, because a lot of you were promised one thing and now you're getting another. I would say, like, being upset and being mad about lack of quality, and go same with like PlayStation games and Xbox games, right? You know what I'm saying? I think we should be mad realistically about lack of quality. We should all get together and ask for, like, free online. As a brown man, I demand for free online. As a brown man, I demand for good games, though. One, if you think that that's a decent enough cause to join. Two, if you think, nah, bro, be console warring. And to a certain degree, I love, not even to a certain degree, I love the console war memes, bro. I love the memes, but I hate the toxicity behind it, right? Like, I mean, I hate the fact that people get mad over that shit when we should get mad about like bad games. We should call for like good games though, and free online. And I'll say this, man, if Xbox in the future does free online, I'm ditching PlayStation, bro. I'm ditching PlayStation, man. You know, I'm ready to ditch PlayStation. I'm a fan of PlayStation, but I'm not like a blind fanboy. If Xbox like does like good, and I know like a lot of you are like, bro, you can play games on for free on PC. I have PC, very blessed to have RTX 3090, but I'm not a PC gamer at heart. You know what I mean? I'm a console peasant, bro. Like, I'm a console peasant. You know what I'm saying? Yo, we gotta get free. One in the chat if we should get free online. But if Xbox does free online and they start having good games, I'm getting Xbox. Oh, forget it. And if you get like Xbox PlayStation games on Xbox, and then Xbox have free online, 110%. That's a deal, bro. Like, imagine Spider-Man 2, God of War on Xbox, and free online on Xbox. Shit, man, at that point you don't even need PlayStation. You know what I mean? This is how you win the console war. And I'm saying that as somebody who doesn't have Xbox, I have PlayStation and PC, right? Whoever gets, but here's the thing though. If Xbox gets free online, they're gonna attract so many gamers, rightfully so. But, and I don't think, right now, I don't think Sony would ever put like Spider-Man 2 or future Spider-Man games on Xbox. Maybe a year later kind of thing, like they are with PC. That I can see happen. And if they do that, yeah, that's all right. That's all right. And even if they do day one, I wouldn't be mad, right? Like I don't care about it, dog. Like I really don't care about it. But here's the thing, though. Right now, a lot of Xbox fans are getting mad over these rumors, and I think there's truth to the rumors. But if Xbox turns around and be like, okay, we're putting Xbox exclusives a month later, a year later on PlayStation, then I don't think anybody needs to be mad. You know? Yeah, they're gonna make a lot more money, and they're gonna keep their Xbox fans happy by delivering exclusives on Xbox day one. You feel what I'm saying? It's like the same thing with PlayStation putting their games a year later, 2 years later on PC. Thoughts on this one? One, if you think they're gonna do that. Two, if you think, nah, bruh, they're gonna do it day one, bro, and kill the Xbox exclusives. Because right now, that's the narrative going around. 18 minutes, guys. Okay, what's this game? Let's see. Everwild. Water break, boys. Water break.
Has a rhythm. We all sense it. But only a few truly feel it.
Darren Elijah, what's good, man? I knew, bro.
It is found in the smallest moments.
But yeah, if they do day one, bro, they're literally gonna kill their ecosystem, and they're truly gonna kill the reason to buy Xbox. Yeah, what up, Tarot? How you doing, man? And I'm not sure if Microsoft is really, yeah, they're not really looking to sell Xboxes. And the rumor is that the next Xbox is gonna be cloud only kind of thing, like streaming only.
Bruh.
I think Xbox and Microsoft, they're really thinking ahead of 10 years, 20 years. And make no mistake, we're really headed in the direction of us having digital only games. I know most of you don't want to hear this, but I see this happening with PlayStation as well. Probably not like with PlayStation 6, because Sony is not that big of a company. Like Microsoft, Sony ain't even got any competition. Sony's a small company. It's a small fish in the sea when you compare that with Microsoft. Microsoft 3 trillion. Sony, they don't. How many? Let me actually check this out. Honey, I'm home. Let's check the stocks, okay? Tesla Tesla. Meta going up as well. Okay, so Sony, right? Let's see Sony. They are 100 billion. I was gonna say I don't think they're even 100 billion. They're 100 billion. 100 billion. 100 billion. A lot of money. I agree. Can a brother get 2 Benjis here? Like the stream. If you wanna get 2 Benjis right now, okay? Because listen, all of us wanna get 2 Benjis right now. But they are nothing in comparison to the 3 trillion that Microsoft got. Microsoft is willing to lose money with, but they don't want to, obviously. But they can, and they have been with the Xbox hardware, right? They can, and they're willing to, but in the future, they're probably going the route of like digital only, cloud only. They're like Game Pass everywhere, right? Game Pass, that's what they care about. But Sony, if they ditch the physical media, bro, they're gonna be hurt big time. The Sony ponies would be mad, the PlayStation fans would be mad, gamers would be mad, and oh hell yeah, I would be mad too though, you know, because if they, even though like as a YouTuber I have to buy games digitally, but I'm still about like physical media, bro, because physical media, like if for example, I would always preach this, that if you're not doing YouTube, you should not buy games digitally. You can get the physical games, you play the game, you don't like it, you have the protection, right? Because nowadays, how many games, you know, how many games turns out to be crap? You can always sell your game or change them or return them. Maybe not return them. I'm not sure about the policy right now, because back in the days when I used to buy like physical media, once you open the packaging, you could never return, but you could trade in. And GameStop would be like, give us for $2. I mean, I mean, for a new game, they wouldn't go like $2. They would be like, I believe, like $30. But still, would you rather download the game digitally, hate it, and not able to return on PlayStation? That's one of the biggest negative PlayStation has, right? You can never return the game, unless it's like, it was like Cyberpunk, you feel what I'm saying? Cyberpunk, Sony was like, we're sick and tired of giving y'all a sickest refund, and Sony don't like refund. Right, that's one of their biggest negative. They're like, once we have your money, we don't like giving it back. That's like Sony for you. I mean, that's like bull crap. I feel like Microsoft is a lot more lenient, a lot more easy on that. And as a gamer, I'm a fan of Microsoft because they have a good service like Game Pass. It's a good service for gamers. Might not be for them, But it's a good service. I mean, shit, you paid $20 or how much you pay. I'm not sure about in Canada with the currency exchange rate. How much is it in USD? They increased the price too, right? Recently or a couple of months ago. How much is it? Okay, how much is the Game Pass subscription per month for you in your country right now? Let me know in chat. Curious to see what you think. Rock, मैं ठीक ठाक man. Garn Pargi, आप सुनाओ क्या हाल चाल है man? My opinion, I think it's Xbox only, given a few games playable to PlayStation users, but not all in a series. MCC, but not Infinite, for example. Given right now we're hearing rumors that Halo is also coming, but we'll see. Obviously, it's rumors. There's definitely some truth to it because it's insider info. But right now, I'm hearing that some of the insiders that gave us the news, they're also a little bit like flip-flopping, and we're getting official news like next week. So we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. I think games gonna be coming on PlayStation, but it might not be day one. It might be like a year later kind of thing. And if that's the case, then people that are having a meltdown, the Xbox fanboys that are having a meltdown, like you had a meltdown for like literally no reason. And even if they put it day one, you shouldn't have a meltdown. Like you're already an Xbox fans. I get it that like the promises that Phil made can be can make you upset. Okay, yeah, sure. I get it, but other than that, like, I mean, these companies don't care about you nor me. None of us. We should be just asking for good games from both Microsoft and Xbox, but I mean, it has been hilarious to see the drama. Take-Two spoke about the record broken in the GTA 6 trailer. Oh, hell yeah, man. Hell yeah. They started putting out tweets, but they're gonna be live, deadass, in like 13 minutes. Let's see real quick. If you're a GTA player, you'll learn to, okay. Bruh. Okay, we're gonna get down to it. 13 minutes, boys. Digital on PC is different because you can burn it to a disk, copy the files, and yeah, Luke B speaking kinda the language of, hey, if buying isn't owning, then stealing is, or then pirating isn't stealing. I see you, brother. I see you, man. Xbox. And now we got the Final Fantasy. How many of you guys are into Final Fantasy? I never really
ending.
I played during the PS3 days, but I'm not into Final Fantasy.
The sky.
Banger L or what we thinking?
I don't like it.
Ready to fire, sir.
Welcome to the New World Order. Fire!
Bruh.
Just close your eyes and listen.
You never
Tell
played
me
it?
you can't hear that. Her rallying cry.
Planet runs out of energy. It and everything on it dies.
Okay, not bad. But yeah, I'm not into it. I blame on Call of Duty, to be honest, man. Call of Duty ruined my passion for gaming. How many of your guys' passion was ruined by Call of Duty? One if yes, two if not. Raise your hands. If Call of Duty ruined your passion for gaming. NWO Hollywood Hogan. Never played it. Only buy physical until it's impossible. And that's listen, man. If I wasn't doing YouTube, 100%, I would be only buying physical. Physical media is like the best, dude. Like you own. To be honest though, nowadays it's like you can get the copy of the game and you still gotta download online. So it's not like you. Basically, in disc you get the activation key, you get the licensing, right? You know what I mean? But still though, at least you have the disc and you can always sell it, and you kind of own it till you don't, till they shut the servers off. It's not like before, but still, like, I would rather disc than digital. As a YouTuber, I have to, because if I want to stream and play day one, right? You know what I mean? But if I wasn't doing this shit, bro, like, I would be going physical only, and that's what I recommend to everybody that's not doing YouTube and shit like that. So, because you can always return it, and you have a little bit of protection if the game, in case the game turns out bad. But Microsoft, they're going the direction of cloud only. That's what they want. Sony wants to as well. Trust me, they want to. But if they do right now, they know they're not big enough, and they heavily rely on PlayStation for their revenue, and they're gonna be hurt big time. And they don't want it, man. They don't want it, bruh.
Excuse me. Could you look after my friend? Just for a bit.
A weapon?
Tutelary creatures, set only to appear when the planet is in grave danger.
And you can share games with
Dares
physical?
disturb my slumber. It's upon us. The reunion. When worlds merge. I'm waiting, Cloud.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Not bad. Not bad. And now let's actually talk about this sucker here, okay? It's been a minute. I have not watched this trailer. I have not watched this trailer in a month, okay? I rewatched it multiple times when it first came out. Obviously, like everyone else. We're talking about the GTA 6 trailer. And guys, in 9 minutes from now, we're getting the stream too, so... One last time? What am I? Not one last time, but...
Lucia, do you know why you're here?
Bad luck, I guess.
Bro, to be honest, I don't want to watch this trailer because, like, after I remember when I saw the trailer, right? It ruined my expectations for every other game. After I saw the trailer, I mean, I cannot like any other game the same way I've been liking this game. And quite frankly, this game can turn out to be the worst game of all time. I hope not. I hope not. And I do believe that it's gonna be a banger. But still, you never know, right? You never know.
We're gonna get through this. Is by sticking together.
Oh yeah.
Being a team. Trust?
Either this is gonna be a banger. Either this is gonna be a banger. Or it's gonna be the worst game ever, guys. One if you think it's gonna be the best game, two if you think it's gonna be the worst game. And guys, click on this video on the screen. We had 30 plus minutes of new gameplay reveals. Check it out and I'll see you there. Alright boys, now we get down to the stream part. Okay, I recorded that video. I might upload that later on as a video if I'm gonna rewatch it after the stream, and if I like it I'll upload it. If not, no worries man, no biggie. We had fun time. We talked about it. We talked gaming. We bonded. I sent you guys a schmoochy as well, and now we wait for that Take-Two live stream, man. Doing great, Defo. What about you, man? Woke up recently and we live streaming. We watched new trailers. We bonded. We talked gaming, all that crap that's going on in gaming as well. And shit, man, we getting the official Take-Two stream, investor stream in 6 minutes from now, man. So hopefully we get some official news. Let's meet up West Palm Beach. I hope they show some aliens in the GTA 6 game. They gotta. And I think they will. Because Rockstar, they're very big on that. GTA, we need to talk. We gotta talk, GTA. That's the Florida Joker for you. And today, he pulled out by saying, I'm making the game more relevant. He gives up suing Rockstar games, though. Florida Joker gives up suing Rockstar games over GTA 6, but claims, I'm making the game more relevant. People want to play it. I'm the reason why that game is so hype right now. Come on, get your bitch ass out of here, dog. Get your bitch ass out of here, bro. What'd you say, fool? What is the woke and everything now? That's how the mafia works, my friend. It'll be what it be, man. And make no mistake, GTA is gonna be woke too, guys. But let's hope it's not crazy woke. I don't think it's gonna be too woke, but let's be objective here. It's gonna be a little bit, right? Like, come on, man. What are we talking about here? Like, and quite frankly, I think it will be in a realistic way. When I say realistic way, I mean GTA is gonna be depiction of Miami, right? You know, satire, parody of Miami. It is. GTA always have been like that. If you know, I'm Shane. So yeah, it's probably gonna be a little bit woke. Let's be real. I think it's naive to think that it's not gonna be. It's gonna be a little bit. I hope it's not like crazy. I hope they do not go off-brand though, because off-brand is when it becomes a problem. For example, Saints Row, they got way too off-brand, way too woke, and ultimately they had to shut down their studio. Like the saying goes, everything woke turns to shit. You know what I mean? And that's sad, bro. I don't ever want to see like a studio shutting down. Like Saints Row, it's a game that I never really played too much, but I was like, hey man, I definitely want to see a GTA alternative. Like more games like GTA. Oh hell yeah! I want to see competition, man. I want to see competition. And right now there's none. Sadly though. Get woke, go broke. Exactly, Defo. Should have bought Rockstar, then buying Twitter. But here's the thing though, it's like Rockstar probably Rockstar owned by Take-Two. Take-Two definitely don't want to sell them, man. Take-Two definitely. But I agree with you in a way. I mean, it depends, because you never know. Like, yeah, no. Elon Musk should not buy it, because you wanna know why? Elon Musk, I remember, okay, I got a PTSD right now, because Elon Musk did say on Twitter that I don't play he said something like that, somewhere along the lines of I played GTA once and it was very violent, and therefore I didn't play a game though. Like, I mean, bruh, it's a game, dog. It's a game, man. I'm a fan of Elon in some aspects, but like, come on, man, like, yeah, nah, bro. If Elon bought it, bro, like, he would have had water guns in GTA instead of like real guns. So let's be real, man. I couldn't help it. I was joking. Got you. What about microtransaction in GTA 6? I couldn't help it. I was joking. Yo, thank God you're joking. But let's be real. It's gonna have a lot of microtransactions. 3 minutes, boys. 3 minutes. GTA 5 cut a lot of its funny jokes when the release it for 2037. Yeah, I know what you mean. I know in the newest version of GTA they cut all the satire jokes, and yeah, I mean, listen, we're in a different time period right now, so different era. 20 years from now, it's gonna be completely different too. Versus now. In my opinion, Rockstar is my guess is that, as my opinion, okay, in my opinion, Rockstar is divided into all trailers in a specific date in 2024 through 2025, but it's indeterminate. Okay, I think what you mean is that they already yeah, they're gonna drop trailer throughout 2024. I know, hell yeah, they're absolutely gonna, but we'll see when they drop the next trailer. Current rumor, and it's only a rumor, I don't believe it, that's why I haven't made a video on it yet. The current rumor is that we're getting second trailer in March. We're officially gonna get the news today, and we're gonna find out when it's coming out. If it's really coming out in March, they're gonna talk about it. If not, they're not gonna. We're getting their official stream in 2 minutes, so let's find out. Do you ever see gaming going to only a Game Pass style service? I mean, 20-30 years from now, I absolutely see it though. Yeah. Subscriptions, I hate subscriptions, bro. Game Pass is a good subscription because you get hundreds and thousands of games from it. It's good for gamers in that way. Probably not for Microsoft. Oh, 100% it's not, because this is why they're like flip-flopping and they're looking to bring games, Xbox games on PlayStation. But it's probably not sustainable for now. It might be in the future. I don't know, man. But I can see, like, in the future, like 20-30 years from now, probably. But for Sony, it's like 50-50. For Sony, I'm like certain they're not gonna ever do that for the foreseeable future. Like a year later, 2 year later kind of thing, they could put on the highest PlayStation Plus tier. Oh, absolutely. But 20 years from now, like, we're gonna be in a completely different world, and that is if we do not nuke ourselves, right? If the world is still ongoing, if the world is still spinning. I think realistically they're going in the direction of digital only future. As sad as it might sound, they are. Both PlayStation and Xbox, Microsoft, they're gonna do it faster than Sony, because Sony is not in a position of $3 trillion as a market cap company. They cannot, because if they do, they're gonna lose a lot of players and money if Sony do it now. Sony's not gonna do it now. They're a smaller fish. PlayStation is their biggest thing, and for Microsoft, Xbox is their smallest thing, right? So Microsoft can do it, Sony, they just cannot. They can, they want, but they're gonna lose a lot of money they do it, so therefore they're not gonna. If they wanna lose money, they're gonna do it, you know what I mean, right? Okay, let me cut the time here, boys. Let me do that here, brothers. Let me, yeah, any second now, boys. They about to stream. I always put it like 1 minute early here, okay? So let's actually pause this there, and let me actually kill some tabs here that we were looking at, okay? So let's actually go ahead and actually start it, okay? So we're gonna go over on the webcast presentation. Yeah, let me actually sign up for the webcast. Oh, I didn't do it. It's gonna take me a second, boys. So let me do it, okay? First name Bob, last name Bob Luke. Let's just put any random name here. Working on it, man. Couple more seconds, okay? They better go live, boys. And submit. Boom, 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 boom. Okay, right on time. They got this music going on in the background. Okay, We're gonna do this. I hope we get some news. Oh, they're live. Oh shit, they're live.
Greetings. Welcome to Take-Two's third quarter fiscal year 2024 earnings call. At this time, all participants are in a listen-only mode.
Okay.
A question-and-answer session will follow the formal
We're
presentation.
waiting for Q&A, boys.
If
Q&A is
anyone
the
should
big thing.
require operator assistance during the conference, please press *0 on your telephone keypad. Please note this conference is being recorded. I will now turn the conference call over to Nicole Shevin, Senior Vice President of Investor Relations and Corporate Communications. Thank you. You may begin.
All right, let's begin. Let's hear the sauce. Let's see what you guys got. GTA 6, GTA 6.
Good afternoon. Thank you for joining our conference call to discuss our results for the third quarter of fiscal year 2024 ended December 31st, 2023. Today's call will be led by Strauss Zelnick, Take-Two's Chairman and Chief Executive Officer, Carl Sladoff, our President, and Lainey Goldstein, our Chief Financial Officer.
Yeah, PB,
we will be available to answer your questions during the Q&A session following our prepared remarks. Before we begin, I'd like to remind everyone that statements made during this call that are not historical facts are considered forward-looking statements under federal securities laws. These forward-looking statements are based on the beliefs of our management, as well as assumptions made by and information currently available to us. We have no obligation to update these forward-looking statements.
Who in their mama is using telephones? I mean, mama be making phone calls right now.
Based on a variety of factors. These important factors are described in our filings with the SEC, including the company's most recent annual report on Form 10-K and quarterly report on Form 10-Q, including the risks summarized in the section entitled Risk Factors. I'd also like to note that, unless otherwise stated, all numbers we will be discussing today are GAAP, and all comparisons are year-over-year. Additional details regarding our actual results and outlook are contained in our press release, including the items that our management uses internally to adjust our GAAP financial results in order to evaluate our operating performance. Our press release also contains a reconciliation of any non-GAAP financial measure to the most comparable GAAP measure. In addition, we have posted to our website a slide deck that visually presents our results and financial outlook. Our press release and filings with the SEC may be obtained from our website at take2games.com. And now I'll turn the call over to Strauss.
How you doing, bro? I did not forget about you.
Good afternoon, and thank you for joining us today. I'm pleased to report that we achieved solid results, including net bookings of $1.3 billion. Our performance reflects our unwavering commitment to quality, the ongoing contributions from our outstanding portfolio, which is one of the strongest and most diverse in the entertainment industry, and our immensely talented creative teams. During the period, Grand Theft Auto 5, Grand Theft Auto Online, the Red Dead Redemption series, and Zynga's in-app purchases, led by Toon Blast, exceeded our plans, driven by engaging new content, partnerships, and activations. This was partially offset by some softness in mobile advertising and sales for NBA 2K24. 2K is implementing measures to enhance performance for the title, such as offering new events and promotions, and delivering an
Strauss Mobile Zelnick.
We expect lifetime net bookings for the title to be in line with NBA 2K23. Due to these factors, a planned release moving out of the fourth quarter, and increased marketing for Zynga's new hit mobile title, Match Factory, we're lowering our full-year outlook.
Talk about mobile only, bro.
While the timing of Match Factory's user acquisition expense will reduce our profitability in the current fiscal year, we believe that this investment will allow us to grow our audience meaningfully and increase the lifetime value of the Match Factory franchise.
Wow.
We've always managed to take two for the long term, and we have great confidence in our groundbreaking pipeline for fiscal 2025 and beyond, which we believe will enable us to grow our net bookings, increase our scale, and enhance our profitability.
Yeah, it's gonna
At the same time, our teams are always looking for ways in which we can operate at the highest level of efficiency, which is one of our core tenets. We're currently working on a significant cost reduction program across our entire business to maximize our margins while still investing for growth.
They're gonna fire
These measures are incremental to and even more robust than our prior cost reduction program, and we aim to achieve greater...
They're gonna do it like Microsoft. They're gonna fire all the devs, bro.
Turning to the performance of our titles during the quarter. Momentum for Grand Theft Auto remains phenomenal. Sales of Grand Theft Auto 5 exceeded our expectations during the holiday season, and to date, the title has sold in more than 195 million units worldwide. During the quarter, Rockstar Games released its holiday update for Grand Theft Auto Online, the Chop Shop, which captured the highest number of active users in several years, including the largest ever increase in new Grand Theft Auto Online accounts, driven by the variety and depth of new vehicles and robberies, positive community sentiment, and the game's inclusion in various subscription services. The Grand Theft Auto series is also benefiting meaningfully from excitement surrounding Rockstar's announcement of Grand Theft Auto 6 and the release of its first trailer, which at 93 million views in 24 hours broke YouTube's records for a non-music video launch, and along with partner channels, became the biggest video debut ever. Rockstar's recent partnership with Netflix to launch the GTA trilogy is also a resounding success, quickly yielding the highest rate of installs and engagement on the subscription service's game platform. In addition, Rockstar's membership program, GTA Plus, continues to grow rapidly, powered by enhanced benefits for members, including a rotating assortment of...
Y'all suckers gotta stop buying the GTA Plus, man!
Red Dead Redemption 2 also surpassed our plans, as our exciting holiday promotions and events resonated deeply with players. To date, the title has sold in more than 61 million units worldwide. During the quarter, Rockstar Games supported Red Dead Online with free updates, including the new All Hallows Call to Arms locations, a trio of new Dead of Night maps, and a hardcore Telegram mission alongside the return of the Halloween Pass 2.
NBA 2K24 remains the #1 basketball simulation experience in our history, and to date has sold in over 7 million
I see you, bro. I'm not ignoring you, man.
Unit sales for the Gen 9 version of the game are growing at a double-digit % increase over last year due to an enhanced gameplay experience and wider console availability.
Yeah, GTA Plus, do you have it? 1 if you have it, 2 if you don't have it. I want to see where everybody's at.
Decline in demand for our Gen 8 offering. Players have been highly engaged with many of NBA 2K24's new features.
Love y'all for 138 likes, guys. Thank you for the likes.
Revenue per user grows 30% year over year.
Appreciate it. Thank
you. On October
6th,
2K and Gearbox Software launched the Borderlands 3 Ultimate Edition for Nintendo Switch. We're pleased to expand further our beloved franchise by enabling players to make some mayhem at home or on the go with this thrilling, high-stakes adventure.
You guys crazy, man.
Now turning to Zynga.
We're
very pleased with the team's ability to create successful new mobile games, including Peak's Match Factory, which launched
Strosh Mobile Gelning
late December. The title is a top 30 grossing game on the Apple App Store in key target markets such as the UK and the US, and has shown stellar retention and monetization metrics on par with previous category-leading Peak titles such as Toon Blast. Based on these excellent metrics, we see strong long-term potential for the title, and we're planning to invest in new features and a robust marketing campaign to capitalize on its popularity with consumers and to scale it further. Zynga's other recent release, Top Troops, increased its engagement by more than 10% over last quarter.
Zynga can suck on these nuts, kid!
Looking ahead, the team is focusing on new brand collaborations, player competitions, and social and community engagements. Overall, Zynga's in-app purchases exceeded our expectations, with significant sequential improvement compared to last quarter. This was led by Toon Blast, which materially outperformed, delivering its highest ever average revenue per daily average user, and over 50% growth in its daily in-app purchase revenue compared to last quarter. While we're encouraged by the trajectory of Zynga's in-app purchases, its ad revenues were below our expectations due to some changes that we're implementing in the hyper-casual business, including a heightened focus on our profitability
and the launch of
new features that deliver blended monetization.
I see you in the chat, bro.
Our direct-to-consumer business continues to grow and enjoyed a record holiday season. Our teams are working actively to add more titles each quarter to this highly accretive owned distribution channel. Looking ahead, Zynga has numerous titles in development and soft launch that we're eager to release worldwide in fiscal 2025 and beyond. It bears noting that launching hit mobile titles is both highly complex and challenging, and we're gratified by it.
I thought he was gonna say 2025 GTA 6, but he's like mobile. Strauss Mobile Zelnick.
In closing, although we're lowering our outlook for the year, we believe that our company's potential is vast and unique, driven by our creative talent, our owned and controlled intellectual property, and our groundbreaking new pipeline for fiscal 2025 and beyond. As we execute on our strategic priorities, we believe that we'll deliver an array of unparalleled entertainment experiences that can captivate, engage, and redefine our industry for audiences around the globe. I'll now turn the call over to Carl.
All right.
Thanks, Strauss. I'd like to thank our teams for delivering another solid quarter. And
I think GTA 6 is really meant for fiscal 2025. Then they are kind of assuring people and investors right now, which means like before April of 2025.
Evening Star will launch Penny's Big Breakaway, a 3D platforming game. Private Division will share more news about this exciting release shortly. On March 8th, 2K and Visual Concepts will launch WWE 2K24.
Yeah, let's wait for
the title will feature several franchise advancements, including the 2K Showcase of the Immortals, celebrating 40 years of WrestleMania, 4 new match types, 2 new My Rise experiences, and much more. We're thrilled to build upon our long-standing partnership with WWE and to continue to set new creative benchmarks.
Yeah, any of you got WWE? Is it a good game? Is it a solid game, or you don't care for it?
No Rest for the Wicked, an action role-playing game from Moon Studios, creators of the critically acclaimed Ori and Blind Forest and Ori the Will of the Wisps. The title
has GTA 6 been mentioned? Yeah, Robin, they are reassuring people that the game is coming out like fiscal year 2025 by saying that they're gonna be making record money. But let's wait for Q&A. That's when we're gonna get more info.
More information about the game on March 1st during the label's Wicked Inside digital showcase.
Okay.
After 13 years, we're pleased that 2K will return to tennis and broaden its sports offerings with the upcoming release of Topspin 2K25. Developed by Hangar 13, the title is poised to provide an incredibly realistic and engaging tennis simulation featuring the world's top players and courts. 2K will share more details in the coming weeks, including an expected launch date. Zynga continues to deliver on their outstanding pipeline with their much-anticipated titles, Star Wars Hunters and Game of Thrones Legends, each slated for global release in calendar 2024. We are encouraged by both games' performances in soft launch and are confident that they will resonate with...
Yeah, honestly, I do agree. Like, if they were to make cricket games, they would see like so many sales, especially like in India and Pakistan, right? But I think they know like a lot of people there, they're just gonna pirate the game, so they're not even gonna make it. But if they make it for consoles, then maybe they can sell more. I don't know.
Will continue to provide new content and experiences that drive engagement and recurring consumer spending across many of our key offerings. Looking ahead, we remain highly optimistic about what we believe to be the strongest and most exciting development pipeline in our company's history. I'll now turn the call over to Lainey.
Thanks, Carl, and good afternoon, everyone. We delivered solid holiday results, including net bookings of $1.34 billion, which was within our guidance range. To teams for their commitment to creativity, innovation, quality, and value, which allows us to provide outstanding entertainment experiences for.
Yo, Lenny, can you be my sugar mama right now? I need the 2 pennies right now, bruh. I need the 2 pennies.
Purchases led by Toon Blast exceeded our expectations. This was partially offset by softness in mobile advertising and NBA 2K. Recurrent consumer spending declined 7% for the period and accounted for 75% of net bookings. This was slightly less than our outlook, driven by weakness in mobile advertising and NBA 2K, which was largely due to the effect of lower unit sales on its in-game monetization. Recurrent consumer spending for Grand Theft Auto Online, Virtual Currency, and GTA Plus membership was up notably. During the quarter, we launched several mobile titles, including Top Troops, Match Factory, and NBA 2K24.
Sega's still buying like GTA Plus, and Sega's keep on buying the microtransactions. This is why we don't get GTA 6. This is why it's coming out in 2025. Might be delayed to 2026, but they say 2025, so we'll see.
Which included an impairment charge of $53 million and $177 million of amortization of acquired intangibles. Operating expenses decreased by 10% to $808 million. On a management basis, operating expenses rose 4% year over year and was favorable to our guidance due to lower marketing and personnel expenses. Turning to our guidance, I'll begin with our full fiscal year expectations. As Strauss mentioned, we are lowering our outlook to reflect the softness we are currently experiencing in mobile advertising and NBA 2K24, a planned release moving out of the fourth quarter, and increased marketing for Zynga's new hit mobile title, Match Factory, which we believe...
So far, they also, Amber and Tordit, so far they also reassured that they're gonna make a ton of money in fiscal year 2025, which means GTA 6. So I think they truly mean like it's gonna come out before April, but they haven't given us like a concrete yes or no yet.
And we forecast a geographic net booking split to be about 60% United States and 40% international. We are projecting recurrent consumer spending of 1% compared to fiscal 2023, which includes a full year of Zynga, partially offset by a slight decline in NBA 2K. Grand Theft Auto Online is expected to deliver modest growth for virtual currency and GTA Plus membership. RCS is expected to represent 79% of net bookings. We plan to generate approximately $100 million in non-GAAP adjusted unrestricted operating cash flow and to deploy approximately $150 million for capital expenditures, primarily to support our office build-outs and larger footprint. We now forecast GAAP net revenue to range from $5.27 to $5.32 billion. Our total operating expenses are now planned to range from $3.55 to $3.56 billion as compared to $3.45 billion last year. On a management basis, we continue to expect operating expense growth of approximately 14% year over year due to a full year of Zynga, an increase in personnel marketing expenses, and higher depreciation, which are being partially offset by the realization of synergies from our combination with Zynga and savings from our prior cost reduction program announced last year. Now moving on to our guidance for the fiscal fourth quarter. We project net bookings to range from $1.27 to $1.32 billion, compared to $1.4 billion in the fourth quarter last year. Our release slate for the quarter includes WWE 2K24, as well as Penny's Big Breakaway from Private Division. The largest contributors to net bookings are expected to be NBA 2K, Grand Theft Auto Online and Grand Theft Auto 5, Toon Blast, our hyper-casual mobile portfolio, Empires & Puzzles, WWE 2K24, Red Dead Redemption 2 and Red Dead Online, Words with Friends, and Match Factory. We project recurrent consumer spending to decrease by approximately
I don't have any more fingers to count no more.
Results for Zynga, and a decline for NBA 2K. For Grand Theft Auto Online, virtual currency, and GTA Plus membership are expected to be up.
Bruh.
We project GAAP net revenue to range from $1.32 to $1.3.
Stop buying GTA Plus and microtransactions. You want Lenny, bro? I want her to be my sugar mama so I can get 2 pennies too, you know what I'm saying?
On a management basis, operating expenses are expected to grow by approximately 17% year over year, driven by the additional marketing expense for Match Factory that I mentioned previously, higher personnel costs, and an increase in depreciation, which are being partially offset by the realization of synergies from our combination with Zynga and savings from our prior cost reduction program that we announced last year. Looking ahead, our teams remain committed to efficiency.
Zynga can suck on these nuts, bro.
To identify additional areas for cost optimization. The expected savings are incremental to our previously announced cost reduction program, and we expect that it will be more expansive. We believe that these measures will enhance our margin profile and position our business for greater operating leverage in the future.
Yeah, they're gonna
In closing, while we are disappointed to have lowered our outlook for the year, we are exceedingly confident in our growth prospects. With our industry-leading portfolio and passionate teams, we believe that we are poised to deliver the best content in our industry, reach new record levels of operating performance, and deliver long-term value for our shareholders. Thank you for your continued support. I'll now turn the call back to Strauss.
Oh no,
Thanks, Lainey and Carl. On behalf of our entire management team, I'd like to thank our colleagues for enabling us to achieve our goals and deliver another solid quarter. And to our shareholders, I want to express our appreciation for your continued support. We'll now take your questions.
Yes!
Operator?
Let's take the calls. Operator!
Thank you. If you would like to ask a question, please press star 1 on your
Star
telephone
1, guys.
keypad.
Star 1.
A confirmation tone will indicate your line is in the question queue. You
Star
may
1,
press
star 1.
star 2 if you would like to remove your question from the queue. And for participants...
If your question is not about GTA 6, then definitely remove yourself from the stream. Suckers! Yeah, don't ask about anything else.
Our first question is from Eric Handler with Roth MKM. Please proceed.
Ask about GTA 6, Eric.
Yes,
you got
thank
this,
you, and good afternoon.
Afternoon.
Wonder if you could maybe give a little meat to the bone, so to speak, with your cost-cutting program. How much cost or net savings have you generated so far? What do you think this next plan could do, and over what time?
Bro, they're gonna fire the devs like Microsoft, bro.
Lainey will take that.
Sure. So for the synergies with Zynga, we realized over $100 million in savings, and the original cost-cutting program that we announced previously was over $50 million.
Damn!
So we do expect this plan to enhance our margins, both by reducing costs from our existing cost base and avoiding future costs. and they'll be incremental to these other cost-cutting programs that we had, and even more robust than the prior cost reduction program.
Slap the guy on my behalf, Duncan.
I'll be in a position to give a little more details on the plan.
Bruh. Next.
With regards to the advertising weakness that you're seeing, is that all related to what's going on with the hyper-casual business, or does it extend also to, in-game advertising for casual games?
No.
This is Travis. That's basically the hyper-casual business, and we're really optimizing the business for profitability. So there's always a balance. We're also seeing that we can actually have in-app payments in our hyper-casual business, so it's really moving to a hybrid model, and we're very excited about that. There's great opportunity in that business.
It's Joe Over, guys. It is Joe Over. Brother.
Our next question is from David Karnofsky with JP Morgan. Please
Gamers,
proceed.
he said. It's over, boys.
I guess first, with some of the momentum and investment from Match Factory and the game delay, is there any update to your fiscal 25 or 26 forecast?
Okay, that's good. We want to know. Man, it's volume is so low. Now it's going to be loud.
Take that.
We're currently in the middle of our budgeting process. At this time, the number is tracking a little above $7 billion for net bookings for the year, and given the typical shifts and tweaks that occur in our forecasting process. And this amount is still huge growth over this year. And our pipeline is groundbreaking for next year and beyond, and our teams are making excellent progress on game development, and nothing material has changed with regard to the lifetime value of our portfolio. And we'll provide our initial outlook for fiscal year 25 when we report our Q4 and full year fiscal year 24 results in May.
Oh, damn!
I just thought Match Factory looks to be the most substantial new launch for
That's good news.
The acquisition, wanted to see if you could speak kind of more broadly to the process of launching new mobile games, whether this reflects any kind of broader improvement in UA or content generation there. Thanks.
Blue balls.
I think so. I've said repeatedly in the past few years that the hardest thing that anyone in the industry can do is create a new mobile hit. It's super hard. And so much so that one of our big competitors just decided they weren't going to try it anymore. It just was off the table. We stuck with it, and so did some of our competitors. So clearly the market's becoming more receptive and more reactive. There's a big title from one of our competitors, Monopoly Go, which is a huge hit. And we're gratified, obviously, here to see so much traction already in Top Troops and Match Factory. And Match Factory is already a top 30 title in the US, UK, Apple App Stores, with lots of continued traction in the rest of the world. And it's really just beginning. We are supporting the title in the quarter, and that's not money that we could possibly recoup in the quarter. So, to put some color around the guidance change, that's really good news, not bad news. That's going to be a very profitable expenditure that will come back to us in the next fiscal year because of the way we structure UA. We structure for relatively quick paybacks compared to the industry because we're conservative. So I do think
I cannot ask questions. It's only to the shareholders, bruh, sadly. I don't have the money to ask the questions, essentially.
And yet, I also believe the market's becoming more reactive. Remember, the market was down for the first time in its history in 2022, and it was flat-ish after that, and there were no new hits for years, from us or anyone else. That's clearly changing. I think it puts further evidence on the table.
I'm gonna go take a piss and be back in a minute, okay? Time to suck it out, okay? Fast.
It was a really, really good thing for this company, and we're highly optimistic going forward.
Thank you.
Our next question is from Doug Crewitz with TD Cowen. Please proceed.
Yeah, I wondered if you could be a little more specific relative to the guidance cut to the fiscal year. How much came from the title delay on the top line versus the other factors you cited, and to what extent the delay of the title out of the year might have impacted your operating income, because presumably you will be marketing for it less. Thank you.
Lainey?
So for the full year, when you look at the changes that we made to the fourth quarter forecast, the biggest drivers were first the user acquisition spend and marketing for Match Factory, then the lower mobile advertising that we were seeing, updating expectations for NBA 2K24, and the shift of an unnamed title out of the year. So those are the top four primary reasons for the change.
In that order?
Yes. That was the order of magnitude.
Okay.
Our next question is from Andrew Mark with Raymond James. Please proceed.
Great, thanks for taking my question. Good commentary on the Netflix tie-up with the GTA trilogy. I guess going back to maybe how that came about, what made you guys want to partner with that kind of fledgling mobile gaming platform and be one of the first major third-party titles out there?
Look, we have to balance all the different elements that go into choosing how, where, and when to distribute our titles. And as our titles enter the catalog, we can be flexible about how to distribute. We tend to support all emerging platforms as long as they serve consumers and as long as the terms under which we support the platforms make sense to us.
Did I miss GTA 6 trailer 2 news or what?
And then maybe a little bit more of an esoteric question, but interested to maybe dig into that hyper-casual commentary. Is there anything that's maybe changed in the last few months or quarters with player behavior in hyper-casual games that they're now willing to do in-app purchases?
No,
all about quality. I think Rollick has been really focused on making more and more robust titles. Remember, hyper-casual came about as a business where you'd actually look at hundreds of games a month and put them out into the market and see what would stick. And then a game would stick for 3 months and then roll off. And what's happening now is Rollick, we believe is a leader in the space, has titles that are much more durable and long-lasting and turning into games that could be games that last for years. We hope that will happen. And as those games are more durable and offer more playing value to consumers, there's an opportunity in certain of those games to have in-app purchases. So we're really moving from hyper-casual to hybrid casual. But it's all about quality and meeting the consumer where they are. And the story of the entertainment business is always a move to quality. And remember, we're still in many ways in a nascent business. Interactive entertainment is roughly 30 years old. Mobile's roughly 12 years old. These are early stage businesses. And they started off as glorified toy businesses, and then they turned into entertainment businesses, and now they're year-round entertainment businesses. All of that's great news for a company like ours. We are the number 2 pure-play interactive entertainment company.
Great news for them, bad news for us.
It's still early innings, and we're seeing a lot of movement in mobile. And, our 3-part strategy, includes the word innovation. And innovation means that even if you start as hyper-casual, if consumers want you to go up market and give them something that's deeper and more compelling and more long-lasting, you have to be there to do it. And I would say our hyper-casual team, led by Burak Verdal in Istanbul, is first class.
Yo, thank you all for 158 likes. Appreciate the likes. Appreciate the love, man.
Next question
if you guys are new, hit the bell.
Soft with Deutsche Bank. Please proceed.
If you're new, subscribe. Hit the like.
Guys, thanks for taking the question. A follow-up on the GTA trilogy for mobile. Does this provide a blueprint for how to bring more of your titles to mobile in the future? And just curious if you see an opportunity for additional partnerships with Netflix for additional mobile titles going forward as well. Thanks.
Mobile, what?
I'm not sure this is a model for mobile distribution because ultimately it all depends on how you define mobile. We think of mobile as a game that you typically play on your phone, and we have a big portfolio of games like that. And we'd love to do more with Netflix. Who wouldn't? As long as the consumers are happy to be there, and as long as the economics of those arrangements make good sense.
Okay, next. Ask about GTA 6.
Our next question is from Drew Crum with Stifel. Please proceed.
Please proceed.
Hey guys, good afternoon. So on NBA 2K, I think it
do not proceed.
Pretty strong engagement in RCS trends into the early part of fiscal 3Q at least. Any thoughts or explanation around what transpired thereafter, and just any more additional color you can give us in terms of your expectations for fiscal 4Q?
Skip.
So no, you're right. NBA has, NBA has the engagement has been incredible. For NBA 2K.
Yo, Strauss wanted to talk. The other guy wanted to talk. Everybody wanted to be like, let me talk about NBA right now.
Also driven specifically by our season pass. The Gen 9 SKU is performing incredibly well. We've got double-digit growth over 2K23 at this point. The real story here is that Gen 8 is actually underperforming our expectations, and I think as people transition more towards Gen 9 and experience all that NBA the franchise has to offer in the Gen 9 SKU, then you're going to see continued growth in that franchise. So we feel really great about where the engagement is. Engagement in the title is fantastic. It really is. Any sort of softness that we're seeing is really a story about the Gen 8 product at this point.
Bruh. Skip next.
Our next question is from Martin Yang with Oppenheimer and Company. Please proceed.
Wait, what? Oppenheimer? She's nah, bro. What did she say?
Thank you for taking my question. I have a two-part question regarding GTA trailers reception. Do you see a meaningful uplift of full game sales due to the trailer performance on YouTube? And then, given that strong performance, do you think that could be future marketing events for GTA could be planned in conjunction with, potential updates for other games, GTA, Red Dead? Does that change your view on how to market GTA 6 in the next 12 months?
Oh, not a bad question.
Look, we're really gratified that the announcement of the trailer was a huge event online, and then the trailer debut between YouTube and other marketing partners set a record for a video debut. So we couldn't be happier or more excited by the initial trailer. And I do think that excitement around GTA 6 has had halo effect on the entire franchise. We've now sold in 195 million units of GTA 5. And GTA Online continues to perform above our expectations.
Gonna skip the question.
I do think all things GTA, lead to more excitement. As far as the marketing programs, I think, Rockstar is particularly expert in marketing their titles, and I think is considering all the appropriate angles.
Well, he skipped the question.
And then another question regarding
he didn't answer.
We've seen Judas and Top Spin with trailers and the revealers or teasers without a release date. Is your overall philosophy to market new games changed, or is it still largely based on studio level decision on when they will release or announce the release dates for new games?
Okay, decent.
Marketing is really driven by our labels and our studios, and we don't have a fixed march to a release from particular marketing beats.
He skipped another one.
What the hell? Our next question is from Timothy O'Shea with BMO Capital Markets. Please proceed.
Bro, just sidestepping exactly.
Yes, hi. Thank you for taking my question. Back on Grand Theft Auto. We've spoken about the Grand Theft Auto trailer. My question is really, is there a way to quantify or maybe compare what you saw in terms of all this anticipation for GTA 6 compared with how the level of anticipation that you saw for GTA 5 ahead of that game's announcement? And then I had a follow-up.
Oh, you got a follow-up too. Oh, shit.
It is possible to do research around that, and our sense is that the anticipation is much higher. Much higher. On the other hand, 195 million units to date, is nothing to sneeze at. So, we stop well short of making predictions about how the title will do, but clearly anticipation is running very, very high.
He's talking about GTA 5, so he's expecting GTA 6 to be good.
And then just quickly, can we talk about how you make the decision about when to launch a game like Grand Theft Auto 6? Like, who makes the call? What motivates them? Assuming this is game quality, game finish, polish, maybe there's a desire to hit a specific launch window, or really anything else that might influence Rockstar's decision about the timing of when to launch this game. Thank you.
Okay, that's a good question.
We're seeking perfection, and when we feel we've optimized creatively, that's the time to release. So, and we're all in this together. In terms of motivations and incentives, the financial incentives of everyone who works at this company are aligned with those of the shareholders. So we essentially have call it what you will, we have profit-sharing plans throughout the company at the operating level and at the senior level. Compensation is driven largely by TSR. So our goal is to align the interest of everyone who works here with the interest of the shareholders. That keeps us all pointing in the same direction. So
translation, we want to make money and we don't care.
Potentially between getting something to market and creating perfection, but this company errs on the side of perfection.
Bruh. Okay, to a certain degree, I agree, but
yeah,
like...
anticipation's pretty high around here too, so we look forward to seeing the game.
Yeah. Oh, she. But come on,
Our
man.
next question is from Mike Hickey with Benchmark Company. Please proceed.
I don't want to get the hickeys, bro. Like, come on, man. Ask a good question, bro.
Carl, Laney, Nicole, thanks for taking our questions.
Talk louder.
Laney, just curious on your updated 25 view. I think this is 2 quarters. It's come down a bit, maybe now.
Bro, sleeping right now.
More than the last quarter. And I think I heard you said that maybe 25 and 26 is sort of the same. So any color you can give us in terms of sort of bridging where you were for 25 versus what you're thinking now. And
yeah, bro one says BBC sucked by Lenny right now.
Is kind of where your original guidance was. And then on the cost cutting, obviously we're seeing a lot of that in the industry. I don't know if it's unprecedented styles or not, but no doubt it's significant. And you've already gone through 1 round. Just sort of curious your motivation here to take another sort of big cost reduction, especially given what look like the next 2 years you're going to have pretty significant growth given your pipeline coming to fruition. Thanks, guys.
True. Thanks. What's the question? I can.
Okay.
Hi, Mike. So for fiscal year 25, as I mentioned, it's really driven by changes in the release schedule, and obviously that will move some of the titles out into years going forward because the lifetime value of our portfolio hasn't changed. So we do expect to see growth in fiscal year 26 over 25, so that hasn't changed. So it's just a regular process of reforecasting and updating the business, and at this time we're working on our budget, so that's where the numbers are falling out.
And Mike, in terms of cost reduction, as I said, and as you know, we have a 3-part strategy that's supported us well through thick and thin, and that is first and foremost to be the most creative company, also
fire devs. That's what they're gonna do.
To be the most efficient company in the entertainment business, and that's a big challenge, and we mean it, and everyone here means it. And I think that it's time to take another look at efficiency and make sure that everyone is focused on the things that really matter and only the things that really matter, and put ourselves in a position where we have the opportunity for great operating leverage as these titles come to market and as the revenues flow through the system.
Revenue flowing through the system, guys.
Our next question is from Brian Fitzgerald with Wells Fargo. Please proceed.
Yeah, please don't disappoint us. GTA Plus
thanks,
is what they're talking about.
I just wanted your opinion on this recent Disney and Epic deal. Obviously, you have your own strong IP, but we're just curious how you think that might impact access to licensed IP, maybe for the industry at large, if we continue to see this type of tie-ups. Thanks.
Skip. Next.
It's a good question. I only know what I read in the release and what you also read. What I read was that they're making an investment in a leading company, Epic, which is obviously has a spectacular franchise in Fortnite. And then there was some talk around sort of creating a Fortnite/Disney ecosystem, and I don't know exactly what that means.
Same.
But I'm not betting against my friends at Epic or Disney, and I wish them well.
Damn.
So I guess it remains to be seen. But they're 2 fine companies, and I think anything that's good for consumers and creates excitement in our industry is good for Take-Two, because it keeps people engaged with the properties that we bring to market, and we have the best collection of owned intellectual property in the business, bar none, and we're the number 2 player in the space. So, and we'd like to grow from here. So,
who's the number 1?
I see it as a net positive for the business, and we'll see how they do with it. But
I think Activision is the number 1 in terms of money, market cap.
Thank you, appreciate it.
Thank you. I appreciate it. Okay.
Our next question is from Omar Dasuki with Bank of America. Please proceed.
Come on, Bank of America.
Thanks for taking the question. Back in May, on your fourth quarter call, you gave a $1 billion operating cash flow guide, and since you've updated us on the fiscal 25 top line outlook, I was wondering if you could also update us on the fiscal 25 operating cash flow outlook and any puts and takes around that.
Okay,
and then I have a quick follow-up.
Good question.
Great, that's Laney.
2025. Right?
So Omar, we haven't updated that number. We're still working on our budget right now. We would expect that number to change along with the release schedule changes, and it will depend on when the titles are released during the year of when the AUOCF will be collected.
Yeah, I hope they don't delay, man.
So maybe riffing off of Brian's question about kind of Epic and Disney, thinking about Grand Theft Auto Online. Do you see any potential for Grand Theft Auto to be a transmedia property, which maybe involves brands and IP from franchises outside of Take-Two? Yeah, that's the question.
Yeah, look, we really do prefer that our labels talk about what's going to go on in the title creatively. And, I could riff endlessly and share my opinions, but I prefer to hear from Rockstar, and they'll talk about what's coming in due time.
You're the boss!
Appreciate it.
You're the boss, bro! Come on, man, you know more. Come on, bro.
Our next question is from Chris Scholl with UBS. Please proceed.
You're the boss! Like, literally.
Great. Thank you for taking the questions. Just going back to the Zynga deal, at the time you had talked about revenue synergies that would come through in time. Can you just remind us where those initiatives stand today and how your thoughts might have evolved since you closed the deal? And then second question, just any early learnings you can give us on the iOS fee changes in Europe and how this might inform your mobile strategy going forward. Thanks.
Watch him answer everything, Ariel. Mobile and Zynga, he will talk 24/7, but GTA...
Board, including on the revenue side, the biggest area of synergy so far has been our direct-to-consumer initiative, which was a collective initiative to offer the consumer the ability to purchase in-app currency for mobile games directly, and that's been exceedingly successful, rolled out very quickly and quite profitable, and there's a lot more upside to come. There are numerous other areas on which we're making progress, but we're kind of ticking the box with that one by itself. And in terms of game store changes, there's a lot of moving parts here, and some of the decisions you mentioned Europe, but some of the decisions in the U.S. are contradictory. So there's a lot of
I'll summarize everything for you real quick.
But on balance, I remain of the view that I stated years ago that distribution costs will come down meaningfully. They already are.
Oh, okay. Next.
Great, thank you.
Thank you.
Our next question is from Clay Griffin with MoffettNathanson. Please proceed.
Come on, Clay.
Great, thanks.
Come on.
Good afternoon. Curious if you guys have a reaction to speculation, I suppose, that Microsoft may be looking to take some of the titles that were formerly exclusive to the Xbox platform and making those more widely available. It seems part of that rationale, if it's true, maybe around just the cost to develop big titles. And Strauss, love to get your thoughts on particular areas of development that are particularly sticky as it relates to costs. Thanks.
Damn. Let's see what he says.
The big console titles are expensive and time-consuming to create, and if you want to make the very, very best, it takes a long time and it costs a lot of money. I really don't want to speak for Microsoft and their strategy. There's been a lot of noise around that lately. I have no doubt that they'll express where they're heading. I would just say that if you take a look at their market cap now compared to a few years ago, you don't want to bet against that management team.
Damn. So yeah, money talks, bullshit walks is what he's trying to say. So rumors are likely true. He said that they're going to express.
Question and answer session. I will now turn the call back over to Strauss for closing remarks.
First, as always, I want to thank our teams.
I'll summarize everything for just coming on after this.
Such great work with such extraordinary commitment. Everything that goes on here is a team effort.
and we are all aligned, all in this together, and all working.
And we're gonna fire our devs soon.
To create the best entertainment for our consumers and to do it within
GTA Plus and microtransactions.
A company with a great culture. I also want to thank our shareholders for their continued support.
And gamers for spending money on GTA Plus and microtransactions.
Thank you. That will conclude today's conference. You may disconnect your lines at this time. And
disconnecting right now. All right, guys, let's actually get into this one right now. Okay, let's. What we're thinking, man? WL or you caught the erectile dysfunction? Okay, let's actually talk about everything that just went down. We're just coming on. We got some like what's it called? Indirect. We got a lot of indirect hints at GTA 6. A bunch of times they reiterated the fact that it's coming out in fiscal year 2025, right? Once again, and this is what I wanted to hear as well, which means that it's not gonna get delayed. But towards the end, they actually threw a curveball and they said that, yeah, bro, like our budget is not sure, it's kind of uncertain, and they were kind of hinting towards that if they don't have the and with the budget, it's a little bit suspect, right? Because if they don't make, like they said, $8 billion, which means that the game can get delayed essentially. Bruh. So GTA 6, make no mistake, the game can be delayed. So they're unsure about the money they're gonna make, budget, but they're not explicitly saying that. So they only hinted this once, but they have hinted multiple times during the stream as well that, you know, GTA 6 is gonna be coming out in fiscal year 2025, which is good, but make no mistake, it can still be delayed. So still not 100% concrete. GTA 6 anticipation is much higher than GTA 5. And Take-Two, I mean, Strauss did say GTA 5 sold like 195 million. So their anticipation is very high right now, and they're really anticipating that they want to sell more than 195 million copies for GTA 6, which is understandable. We are seeking perfection. We optimize for its release, but he also did allude afterwards that, hey, like, till the game is perfect, they're gonna release it when it's perfect, which is good to hear. But that perfection, I mean, can be happening in fiscal 2025 or could happen later. I hope it happens by 2025, but GTA 6, I guess they're not in a rush to release, which is a good and a bad thing, depends on how you view it, for sure. GTA Plus is growing rapidly in subscriber, and he did talk a lot about it. And at one point, like Sega was talking about the in-game advertising as well. Oh shit! He touched on it early on with casual gamers. Casual. You guys, not casual gamers. Myself, not casual gamers. They view us as toxic gamers, okay? That's who they view us as, alright? But he was talking about casual gaming, guys, and in-game ads. Real quick, okay? Let's have an emergency meeting on this one, and then we'll talk about what else they talk about GTA 6, okay? In-game ads, guys. What are we thinking? He talked about GTA Plus, microtransactions, and in-game ads, advertisement, and casual gamer zone. I'm not toxic, I'm casual. Dog, like what they mean with casual gamers is like gamers that just play the game here and there, buy microtransactions here and there, and peace out, don't care, and whatever. You're not casual. I'm not saying you're toxic, but they think you're toxic, okay? Bruh. And they also think I'm toxic too. They think we're all toxic. Meanwhile, we're not. We're asking for good games. We're asking for free online. As a brown man, I demand for free online, okay? PlayStation, Xbox, free online. I also demand for good games and no GTA Plus, right? So you demand that, right? You're asking for good games. You're a toxic gamer in their eyes. Simple as that, all right? And with casual gamers, what they mean is somebody that just plays the game here and there, and that's it. They're working, they come home from work, they come home from school, they play the game, and peace out. That's it, that's all, right? You are playing the game, you're passionate about it, and you're also on this YouTube stream, and we're chatting, right? Like we're talking, we're discussing. You and I, we're like beyond casual gamers. We're kind of like in the mid-range and getting to the hardcore type gamers. All right, like we're yeah, they're not talking about us, okay? We're like small minority when it comes to their overall audience. Their overall audience, dog, they don't care. They see GTA Plus, they buy it, okay? As simple as that. And they're talking about having like in-game ads, and it's gonna definitely be a reality. It's gonna be a big thing in the future. Like 5 years from now, 10 years from now, Get ready to see in-game ads, guys. Get ready to see in-game ads. It's not gonna happen tomorrow, but in the future, right? Did they mention GTSA? Oh, hell yeah. They mentioned a bunch of times, directly and indirectly. Directly, they are anticipating GTA 6 to do like crazy numbers. Like GTA 5, they say GTA 5 195 million it did, and they want to see it do very, beyond that. Beyond that, they also directly talk about GTA 6 in terms of trailer. It did 93 million views in 24 hours, and right now sitting at 174 million, right? So they are mind blown by the number. That's what they are saying, and they're hyping up their shareholders as well. That yeah, we got a good product coming, and it's coming out in fiscal year 2025, which means the game can release before April, which is a very good news. But guess what? During and later on in the stream, they also said that we're seeking perfection, and if we cannot have this game perfect by fiscal year 2025, I mean, don't be surprised if we are gonna delay the game, okay? So it's still not 100% concrete, but they have multiple times said fiscal year 2025 is gonna be big for them, and the reason it's gonna be big is because of GTA 6, right? They don't have any other massive game coming out. They're gonna sure have mobile games and whatnot, but their biggest game is GTA 6. But towards the end, they alluded to the idea of a low budget, or them not 100% sure on how much money they're gonna make, and that tells me that it can be delayed, guys. Because previously, if you have been on my streams and you watched their previous calls, they were like $8 billion they're gonna make by fiscal year 2025. 8 billion. This time, they did not say none of that, okay? At one point, he said like 7 billion, but like later on, he was like, we're not sure. We're gonna give you like in the next call, which is gonna happen in May. Like Lenny was talking about it. One of their representative during the call. So in the next call, they're gonna give us their budget, and if that budget is not 8 billion, then damn, the game is getting delayed 110%. Right now, I think they're 50-50 about it. They're not 100% sure, and surely they don't want to say delayed just yet because people are gonna pull out their money. I mean, not people, but investors. I mean, they're also people like that. But let's actually take a look at that, right? If you guys are new, definitely subscribe. Love y'all for almost 200 likes. I appreciate it. What? Oh shit! See what? Yo, this is my first time looking at it, and I can bet a lot of the investors are feeling like the game is getting delayed. This is not a good sign, guys. This is not a good sign. After market, it is down 10%. That's not a good sign. I mean, if I'm somebody that's looking to buy their stock, it's a good time to buy, because when it's down, you buy and it can go up, because it's gonna go up. Take-Two is definitely gonna go up, but I can tell you, man, obviously I cannot be 100%, nobody can be 100%, but most of the time when the stock goes down is because investors, when they feel like that they're not gonna make the same amount of money that they anticipate. And for multiple times they mentioned $8 billion they're making by fiscal year 2025. The game is most probably getting delayed, whether it's like by the end of 2025 or 2026, that I'm not sure. Oh my god, this is not a good sign, man. Not a good sign. Thoughts? If you have a little bit of experience with investing in stocks, I want to know your experience. Like, obviously, I'm a long-term investor as well. I invest in stocks as well. I'm not like day trader. I invest and I forget. I'm that type of investor. And for my limited experience, like I've been investing in the markets for like I'm not a rich guy or anything like that, guys, but you know what, I always give advice that, hey, invest in the long term, right? Like, you're a gamer, you're working at a job, you're not, you're in school right now or whatever, like, learn about investing. Your future self is gonna thank you. So from my limited knowledge, this is not a good sign, guys, not a good sign. Investors are skeptical, basically. They are hella suspect. For example, like, I can show you this, right? Like, Tesla stock, okay? Tesla, stock went down after earnings as well. I'm a little bit of a nerd when it comes to this. The reason it went down was because Tesla is not making the same amount of money for this quarter, so investors are like, let me pull my money out. And Tesla, overall, it's a good company, so in the long run, Tesla is gonna do well. So right now, it's like a good time to invest. Not a financial advice, obviously, but it goes up and down constantly, right? Depending on earnings. Every stock does that, so it's up and down, it's up and down. And Take-Two is a good company, so the fact that it's going down might be a good time to buy. Maybe I'll put in like some 2 pennies into the stock. But if we're talking GTA 6, not a good sign, fellas. 10% down. Not a good sign. Investors are skeptical. Yes, buy property and homes as well. In my experience, this is expected, and I think Take-Two knew this, which is why they kept talking about mobile games. Yeah, right? Like, and they did. This is why I'm saying they hinted at fiscal year 2025, but they were not willing to give their budget. They were not talking about 8 billion, and towards the end, they're like, we're not sure about the budget. We're gonna give you in May call, which in simple translation, which in simple English means that they're unsure whether they're gonna be making that 8 billion by early 2025. And investors are like, sheesh. If you're not making 8 billion by early 2025, then I'm gonna pull out my money. That's wild, bro. That's wild. But okay, let me actually do this. Okay, 6 months, right? So the stock was at 133. If it's if it opens up tomorrow with like 150 or 155, that's still, I mean, they're still rich, don't get me wrong, but 170, they're not $170 rich. 28 billion market cap. They're a big company. They said they have player number 2. Player number 1, Activision, was at 70 billion, so I believe that's what he meant, but he didn't say that. Yeah, Activision is number 1 when it comes to gaming publisher. Right now they're owned by Microsoft, so they cease to exist in a way on the market cap. So technically Take-Two, or maybe they were talking about EA right now. Yeah, I think they weren't talking about, because EA is bigger than Take-Two, right? Yeah, they might be talking about EA though. Because Activision ceased to exist because right now they're part of Microsoft. So Activision as a company exists, but they don't exist on the stock market. They don't exist. So 37, I think they were referring to that. Could be wrong, because Strauss did not verbally mention EA, but they did say Take-Two is number 2 in the gaming market, and I think they really meant they're competing with EA. And EA is up, goddamn. Yeah, guys, overall, I would not be shocked if GTA 6 is coming out by the end of 2025. I also would not be shocked if it comes out like 2026, though. I think if you are somebody that expecting GTA 6 early 2025 right now, you're get ready to be shocked, I guess. I would say do not expect it early 2025. If it happens, then sure, you're gonna be excited. Hell, I want it early 2025, but guys, the writing is on the wall based on their call today, based on what we heard, based on the investor sentiment. I mean, I don't know what else to tell you. I mean, I would be selling you a snake oil if I said it's coming out early 2025, okay? Late 2025 or it's 2026. Oh, man. And that's 99% that it's gonna come out late 2025 or mid to late. Hopefully it's mid, not late. I think I can do mid 2025. Thoughts, guys? Mid 2025 or late? I mean, I hope it's early, but if it cannot be early, then I would go with mid 2025, man. And mid 2025 actually falls under their fiscal year 2026, okay? I think the game is coming out fiscal 2026 right now, not 2025 like they expected. It will be early 2025. I don't know what you're talking about. Yeah, boy, you probably missed their stream, bro. You probably are coming out right now. But let me tell you, and trust me, man, I want it right now. I want it right. Forget about like early 2025. I want the game right now. Nothing shows that they will delay it, bro. You're not catching the writing on the wall, and that's fine, bro. But you're not seeing the writing on the wall, dog. I hope it does, but realistically it's not. I watched the whole stream with you. Okay, I appreciate you, but dog, like, Strauss bunch of times mentioned they're not giving their budget, dog. And in their previous calls, they were very confident with making $8 billion in fiscal year 2025. And right now they aren't as confident. Hence why like the investors are pulling out too. And that's not a good sign. All I'm saying is that like don't be shocked if it gets delayed. I hope it does come out early 2025. Hell, I would love it like by the end of 2024. Right now, like I said. But all I'm saying here is that if you're actually expecting the game, like deadass expecting like early 2025, you're gonna be disappointed. That's all I'm saying though. That's all I'm saying, man. Nothing shows they will delay it. Mid 2025, it's after Ramadan, so I don't mind. Why are you looking at 152? Because it's important, dude. It's important. Like investors and their stock rule the market, man. Like these are corporations, brother. Like they care about making money, dog. They really care about making money, man. If you are somebody that have experience in investing in stocks and you understand how corporation work just a little bit, I don't understand corporation to a bigger extent. I just know a little bit, just a little bit, okay? Very limited knowledge I have, okay? This is why I started this entire conversation of with limited knowledge. This is not a good sign. It's not a good sign. Investors are not keen. They're thinking they're not gonna make that much money in the next quarter and this quarter, so this is why they're pulling out. You know what I mean? With Microsoft, here's the thing. I can give you this real quick, okay? Obviously an opinion, but you know, their stock is up though. The second the news spread around them buying Activision started going up, and the second they fire devs, you would think that because Microsoft is firing and they fired 1,900 devs, you would think their stock would go down because they're like firing their devs. Guess what? It did not. It went up. Why? Because they're cutting costs and they're becoming more profitable. Investors don't care whether they fire devs or not. The investors just care about them making money, right? And right now, Microsoft is making a lot of money. So they fire devs, they save money, which means they're making more money. And they got Activision. Microsoft got a lot of service. They got Activision. Microsoft. I was listening to their call and I streamed that too. And Microsoft was mentioning that Activision is gonna be 50%. Activision is gonna be 50% of their Xbox revenue. So they're making money. Investors are like, sheesh, let me buy the stock, and the stock just went up, right? But with Take-Two, it's going down a little bit. I mean, it's not the end of the world with Take-Two. It's not crazy down, but it's kind of like a hint, right? That investors are a little bit skeptical. They're a little bit skeptical. And Lenny mentioning that in their next call in May, they're gonna give their budget. I guess it's a 50-50 chance. We gotta wait till their next call in May. So in May, if they don't talk about making $8 billion, then it's gonna be 100% based on what they said today. If they say they're gonna make like $8 billion like they said in the previous calls, then there's a chance that the game is not getting delayed. But if she does not talk about it, dog, the writing is on the wall. So what is the difference between 169 and 152? It's down, bro. The stock is down. Their market cap is $28 billion. Okay, $169 is their price for their stock, and that's the accumulation of their market cap, which is currently sitting at $28 billion. Okay, if they lose 10%, they're losing 10% of 28 billion. That's a lot of money, bro. That's a lot of money, bro. That is a lot of money. 10% of 28 billion they just lost, just like that right now. This is after hours. So investors are trading after market right now. So tomorrow when it opens, the stock most probably is gonna be down to 152, and later on in the day it can go up because investors are like, okay, stock is at a discount price right now. Let me buy. You know, you ever heard the saying buy low, sell high? So yeah, maybe it's flying over your head, but that's how it is. Like it's 10% down right now. That's huge, bro. On $100, for example, right? If their market cap was $100, 10%, they lost like $10. Then 28 billion, dog. That's big, bro. 10%, that's big, dog. That's what it means. Hopefully that makes sense. So, but overall, what this means is that investors are kind of skeptical about Take-Two making money in this quarter and the next quarter and the next quarter. So they're a little bit skeptical right now, which is kind of like a hint that the game is probably not coming out early 2025. But overall, and 100%, we're gonna get a 100% clear answer in their May call, essentially. That's what we're getting from this one right now. Why we don't have a competition, so they have to make it much sooner. And Take-Two also said they seek perfection. And listen, man, here's the thing. Would you rather GTA 6 come out like early 2025 and it's like not perfection? Or would you rather mid 2025 or late and it's a perfection? I would go with the perfection, but man, like this is a game that I really, really want. I think late 2025, that's holy shit, man. That's like closer to 2 years even now. If it comes out like around this time next year, like March, it would be 1 year time. I think we can do 1 year, but 2 years, that's like holy shit. We're gonna do 2 years if it means they're gonna come out in 2 years, but you know what I mean, right? Like 2 years, that's a long ass time. Zynga hyper casual, it might have been higher if they didn't keep blueballing the GTA community. Let me tell you, sci-fi gaming, investors don't care about our feelings, bro. Investors, they care about like making money. Mobile, GTA Plus, we hate it. Investors love it because that means Take-Two is gonna make money, so their stock would go up, right? Investors don't care about our feelings, dude. They don't care. They don't care. Stock would go up and down, okay? You feel what I'm saying? If they make more money. Tomorrow it can be up though, don't get me wrong, because but right now it's going down after hours, and that's not a good sign. Tomorrow it might open up like around 150, 155, and it can quickly go up. Because why? Because some people are like long-term investors. They might be like, the stock is at a discount, let me buy now. Because to be honest, Take-Two, when GTA 6 comes out, the stock is gonna definitely go up. You know, we're talking GTA 6 is gonna make a lot of money. So in the long run, like 2-3 years from now, I can see Take-Two stock go up to like $200, you know? Because it's gonna be a massive game. With GTA Plus microtransactions, let me tell you, man, we're just customers to them. Exactly. Investors, they don't care, dude. Investors, they want them nickel and diming their customer, making as much money as possible, because if the company's making money, investors make money, and investors are thinking for themselves, though. For example, right? For example, if I invest in their stock right now, I'm thinking about myself. I'm like, hey, I want my money going up, right? If you right now, for example, right, if you were to buy their stock right now, and let's say you put like $100 or $1,000, you want your money doubling, right? One in the chat if you want your money going to $2,000. Like, you put in 100, you want 200. You put in a 1,000, you want $2,000, right? Right? Exactly, right? You want your money going up. That's how investors think. That's how these individuals think. And all of us, right? Like, if you want our, my guy would be like, let me put 100, I want a 10K. So that's how the mafia works, man. Cheddar makes everything better. 10 years, come on. I'm a ninja, I'll catch the knife. Yeah, catching the falling knife. Yeah, that's a saying in the stock market, right? So if you're an investor listening to this, and you're like a investor that doesn't really day trade, and you're a long-term investor, I guess it's gonna be a good time buying the stock, because it's going down. It's on a discount. For long term, I can see Take-Two going to 200 when GTA 6 comes out. But for now, man, investors are kind of skeptical that they're not making the same money, and they might not make the same money. They might not make that much money with GTA 6, and GTA 6 might not come out early 2025 though. Boycott Microsoft, make a... Okay, you deleted your comment. Boycott Take-Two, they're greedy. That's how honestly, Jason, that's how every corporation works though. You know, they really don't care. Microsoft right now is a prime example. Like, you would just be realistically and logically, you would think them firing 1,900 devs would make their stock go down, but it did not though. You know, it did not. It just lost 0.04%, which is nothing though. You know, overall they're up. They up, bro. They up. Like, you look at 1 month chart, they up. You know, from like 375 to 441. And think about this way, right? Just a couple of days ago, they announced they hit 3 trillion. 3 trillion. Guess what? These seconds are already up 3.077 T. These are 77 billion, bro. They up $77 billion. Oh shit! You feel what I'm saying? If I'm not mistaken, 1,000 billion makes 1 trillion. Okay, how many billions in a trillion? 1,000, right? Yeah, 1,000. Let me zoom in. And 1,000 million makes 1 billion, and 1,000 billion makes 1 trillion. Or 1 million make millions. It's crazy, man. So they already up 77 trillion, and they fired 1,900 devs. The point that I'm trying to make here is that investors, dog, they don't care. They really don't care. These corporations don't care about human life. They don't care about it. They're ready to fire more devs if that means their stock jumping up to like $500, 4 trillion, 5 trillion. You feel what I'm saying? They don't care, dude. They don't care. So it's the money talks, the bullshit walks is what it means. SKizzle, you should, but SKizzle should have one. What? Okay, I must have lost your old comment. Not sure what you mean, Christopher. Jason Micro has a better stock than the Skunks. Microsoft is one of the best stock, if not the best stock in the world right now. They're the safest company. If like opinion and logically, if you're like looking to invest in a stock, Microsoft is the best company to invest in right now. They're the safest. They have $3 trillion invested by individuals, by companies, and everybody, right? You know what I mean? They're the number one player. Even Meta and Google, they're behind. Meta, Facebook, 1.198 trillion. They're big, but they're not as big as Microsoft, right? You would think Google would be close. Google is like I would say 55 or 60% of their way through. Almost 2 trillion, 1.82 trillion, and Microsoft is like 3 trillion, man. Microsoft is killing it right now. Holy shit, they're killing it. They got the FU money. This is why they don't care about Xbox the way Sony does. Sony, you wanna know Sony? They're rich, but they're like what? 118 billion. They're not killing it, right? They're killing it, let's be real. But they're not killing it like, let's just say, Microsoft, right? So this is why Microsoft, we were talking about this earlier, right? Like Sony really relies on PlayStation games. You deserve a GTA 6. We all deserve a GTA 6, man. Next call, a date. Maybe it's gonna be early May. And Lenny already said May. It happens every May. We're not gonna get a date, I would say, till like April. By the end of April or mid-April, we're gonna get the date, and I'll surely live stream just like I always do. And I think May is 100% is when we're gonna know about whether the game is coming out early 2025 or not. Right now, it's not looking like it's coming out. And listen, I'm a fan. I want the game early 2025, but based on what I'm seeing and them talking, guys, it's a 50-50 play. Overall, what it tells me, Take-Two is not confident about GTA 6 coming out in 2025. And they're also uncertain. This is why they and when you think about it, right, why did they say 2025 by the end of the trailer? Because they're also unsure. So the writing is on the wall. They are uncertain. One, if I'm making sense and you agree, to if I'm not making sense and you disagree, man. I want to see like where you guys at. And realistically, when do you think the game is coming out? Trust me, my man, I want the game. I want the game tomorrow too. I'm not looking for the game to be delayed, all right? I'm just seeing what's happening, and we're covering, we're talking, we're bonding. I'm sending you some kisses as well, no homo obviously, and we're keeping lighthearted talk as well, and we're talking about what's happening right now, you know what I'm saying, and what they said. I don't want to sell you guys a snake oil. Game will be delayed until 27. Nah, not 27. You never know. I mean, anything can happen in this world, but like, if I have to bet my money, I would go with late 2025. But it can still be 2026 though. I guess the worst case scenario 2026. Realistic case, real case scenario late 2025. Best case scenario early 2025. Like that's when we're like doing helicopters with our release early 2025, you know what I'm saying? But realistically, late 2025, guys. And already a lot of like on the internet, and a lot of people deep down believe that it's gonna come out like September, October 2025, either way, right? CTP is like saying either September or October 2025. And I said that without reading your comment, but then I saw it just right there. Like everybody, like for the most part, is expecting then. Did you? So that's not even a crazy assumption. Stop playing GTA 5. Nah, it's not about that right now. They announced it. They're coming out with a new game. Whether you play or stop playing, you know, like they're gonna come out with the game when they're ready. Right now, the cat is out of the bag. I would agree with you, like 3 years ago, like stop playing and the game would come out faster, or more like 4 years ago, I would agree, absolutely. But they have been developing the game for a while now, and they're gonna come out when they're ready, quite frankly. Nvidia will continue to grow. Yo, Nvidia, dude, that stock went up though. That stock went up like crazy though. I have not invested in Nvidia, but I should have, to be honest. Nvidia went crazy. What? It was 500 something. What? It was 500. Oh shit. 530. Yeah, 540 a month ago. 700, and they're 1.72. What the hell? Yo, I'm shocked right now. Yeah, I remember it was like, yeah, December of 2023, January. Yo, this year they were less than 500, 200. Oh my god. Yo, I'm contemplating my life right now. Yo, that's crazy. Holy shit. And Nvidia is a good company. Oh my god. And in the last That's wild, bro. Holy shit. They went up crazy. I mean, Meta also jumped up crazy, but like damn. I mean, okay, you know what? Meta actually like crazy. Meta was like 339. If you invested in September or you were a shareholder then, obviously it went down big. And if you kept holding, obviously you're winning with 469. But you know what I mean, right? Like you didn't win that big. It's like $100 difference. For example, if you were to invest all the way back in August of 2021. But if you invested, let's just say October and November of 2022, when the stock was at like, let's just say 120. Right now it's closer, it's at 470. Man, you would be rich. For example, okay, if you were to invest $100, you would have almost like $450 to $500. For example, if you invested like $100,000, you would be half a millionaire right now. Oh shit! Oh shit! If you invested 200K, you would be a millionaire. Like if in this stock and you held it and sold it by now. You know what I mean? That's insane though. Meta also jumped up like crazy. Amazon, good company, they also went down 96. Right now they're 169, so they did not double the money, but Meta did. Meta quadrupled though. Holy shit. But yo, I'm actually shocked by Nvidia though. When was their investor call? Right now I'm shocked. Any of you invested in Nvidia? 1 if yes, 2 if not. Their investor earnings date February 21st. Oh, it's coming up. Okay, I get it. This is why people are investing. So investors are like, they're making a ton of money and they're gonna announce good earnings. Okay, the sentiment is very positive with Nvidia right now. But if on the earnings date they announce low earnings, then the stock is gonna go down. Depending on what they say and what they announce. So if the investors see them hesitating, like how Take-Two was a little bit like, you know what I mean? Take-Two didn't hesitate too much, but they were unsure. They didn't give their budget. They were like, we're gonna give you next time. So for investors, that's like suspect. 2, never. Sam, you did? You are a crazy guy. When did you invest? Around how, what price you invested? I hope you invested like a long time ago. I mean, I want to see you do good. I want to see you eating good too, you know? AI controls the stock market. Depends, but for the most part, money controls. It's the investors, like the public money and the company monies and everything. I wish I would have pulled that GameStop move, lol. Yo, what's yeah, GameStop. But nah, I would not advise that, honestly. Yeah, I would not. Let's see how much it is. 14 bucks. 5 years mark. It was $2 and jumped up to 81, then went down. I mean, if you invested for $2 and right now it's $14, you're still winning big. Yeah, you're winning big. It was a meme stock, yeah. But still though, the fact that it's still up like 7 times, holy shit. $1, July 20, and right now 14.35. That's like a 14.35x. So meaning you invested $1, you would have $14. And if you double the numbers and you put a 0 at the end of the number, if you, for example, if you invested like 1 million, you would have $14 million. Oh shit! Oh shit! Shit, that's crazy. But even then, I wouldn't have. I guess no like logical person would have advised you investing in a stock like GameStop back then. Logically speaking, because it's one of those stocks, because the stock blew up because of the memes and shit like that, right? Because of a controversy. I vividly remember, it's like, why did GameStop stock went up? There was like a controversy, right? Like something happened, and I believe it was because of a Reddit post, right? And everybody was like, let's pump the GameStop stock. So something happened. Yeah, I believe there was like a, oh yeah, there was an investor that had a put option. They put option. For those of you that do not know put option, simple way to say it, there was an investor that was betting against the stock, a company. They were gonna make a ton of money if the stock was kept on going down. They were gonna make millions, billions, okay? Somebody saw it on Reddit. They were like, let's play with it. Let's mess around with them. Yeah, right. Yeah, Wall Street beef. There was some beef. So meaning if the stock kept on going down, that Wall Street guy, whatever, he was gonna make millions of dollars. I know doesn't make too much sense if you're not into stocks. It doesn't make sense, but Simply put, stocks going down, he was gonna make a ton of money, right? So somebody saw that on Reddit, and they were like, let's mess that guy up, okay? Let's mess this guy dreams up, everything, okay? And they were like, let's pump the stock. If the stocks go up, we're gonna make money. That guy is gonna lose money, and GameStop is gonna do well, and it's not gonna cease to exist. So everybody started, and from $1 to $81. If you invested $1 million, you would have 81 million. Oh shit! That is if you invested at $1 and cashed out when it was at its peak 81. To time the market, it's not easy. Trust me, it's not easy. It's easy for us to go back and talk about it, but when you're investing, your emotions are involved, and a lot of fellas lose money. Trust me, a lot of people lose money big time. But a lot of people, when I say a lot, I mean some people actually. Some people made a ton of money. And if you were to time it, you really cannot time the market, honestly. You really, because once your feelings are involved, and trust me, man, I lost money in the very beginning. Like I remember like saving up $5,000 and I invested and I lost all of it. Bruh. And bro, like I'm telling you, it's the worst feeling ever. It's the worst feeling ever. And I'm talking about like 6-7 years ago at this point. But that was a learning lesson, because after that you learn to not invest in shit stocks. And I guess it's a learning lesson. Everybody that invests for the first time, for the most part, if they invest without understanding, they're gonna lose money. And to understand, you need to get your foot in the game, right? You need to get the skin in the game. Because once you lose money and you realize, holy shit, man, I worked so hard for this money, I lost it just like that, then you're gonna be like, I'm never gonna invest money in like a shit stock or like a crypto coin that I don't know where it's gonna go. And truly, nobody knows where market is ever gonna go. Nobody can predict the market. COVID happened, stocks went down, but realistically, you know, if you have an understanding and you have like long-term plan, you knew it was gonna rebound back, and it did. It went down like crazy. You invest then, it's gonna go up, right? And you're gonna make a ton of money like that. But on a real though, GameStop was a pure gamble. And no logical person would ever tell you to invest in the stock. But that controversy happened, shit went crazy. Holy shit. I mean, if you invested at $1, it's still sitting at $14. You're like winning big, you know what I mean? To cover their mom's morning after. Boo! Wait, what? Yo, please smile. What's good, man? Welcome on in. Gang, brother. Gang. Kids for memes, pump stock up. Yeah, man. It's like crazy times we live in. I wouldn't mind another meme stock going up right now, you know? Pop your wall. And just curious, how many of you guys ever invested? Whether it's like crypto, Bitcoin, normal stocks, shitcoin, shit stock. One, if you ever invested money in stock market or crypto. Two, if you never, and you have no idea. If you have no idea, I would say like watch videos on YouTube, because you know what? I think everybody should invest for long term, not like invest today. And don't gamble. Don't gamble with your money, okay? When I say long term investing, that's like you're a real investor. Day trade, that's a gamble. Some people are successful, but statistically speaking, 90% of the people lose this money. I was reading some studies, like 90%, more than 90% of the people lose money big time. Only a very few people truly make crazy money. Like 10%, something like that, they make okay money, and then like between like 1% or something, they make the most amount of money. One, Christopher never invested, Roman did, Rose never did. Yeah, you gotta like know what you're doing, to be honest. You lost 2,000 on Mad Cats. I never even heard of a Mad Cat, so I'm assuming that's like crypto coin. And truly though, everybody that invested for the first time, they lose his money. It's just that if you're young, you probably don't have that much money, right? So you're probably gonna lose that. Like, I hate to say it, like you're gonna lose that. And in a way, like if it's a good thing, because you're gonna learn. Now it's another thing, right? Like sometimes when you lose that money, you're never gonna invest back ever again, because you got burned to that level. But if you're somebody that's like gonna invest, lose, learn, and next time not make the same mistake, and you're gonna like invest for the long term, and in good companies, like you know, the companies that, you know, for example, Apple, right? Doesn't mean that It cannot never go down. It can always, every company can go down. Even like, for example, Microsoft, that's like the juggernaut right now. Nobody knows where it's gonna go, okay? We can all be positive or you can be negative about the stock. So it's not a financial advice or anything, but every company, you never know what's happening tomorrow, right? Like, I mean, shit, like if something like COVID happens tomorrow, if aliens land tomorrow and people are scared or panic or some shit happens, or like an alien invasion happens and the aliens are coming out with their ray guns, shit, man, the entire stock market is gonna fall. It doesn't matter whether it's a good stock or it's Microsoft, stock market is gonna go down. So nobody can predict the market. It's like, it's bullshit if somebody tells you they can predict the market. Either they're a time traveler or they're bullshitting. That's it, man. And time travel do not exist, or some believe it exists, but you know what, I'm joking around, but you know what I mean, right? Nobody can predict. Lol, Mad Cat, sorry, but what were you thinking? I have no idea what Mad Cat is. I'm assuming it's a shitcoin. Wife shocks, lol. I have 13 AMC shirt. Okay, what about AMC? Yo, love y'all for 200 likes, man. We started off with Xbox news, gaming news. We were GTA 6 we talked about, and right now we talking about the stock market. Crazy, man, crazy. We talking about everything. AMC $4. Okay, max. Okay, so 40. Damn, son. When did you invest? 566. There is no way. Yay! AMC also went up at the same time as GameStop, right? Yay, it was the same controversy, but GameStop still like doing kind of odd. AMC not doing odd. Their market cap of 1 billion though. That's a lot of money, but nothing in terms of like the ocean of stock market. God bless you. Thank you, brother. Yeah, thank you to you for coming on as well, my man. Appreciate you, my brother. Appreciate you, brother. I wouldn't invest in crypto zoo. Yeah, that's like Logan Paul. He is still under that controversy, right? I lost my wife because of stock Z. Damn. You for real, Jason? Holy shit. Damn. I mean, if you're like for real, man, I'm sorry for that, man. I'm sorry to hear that. Yeah, thank you, brother. No, I'm sorry for you, man. You're gonna find a better wife next time. You're gonna get a new one. I mean, I'm not sure if you want to or not, but if you want to, I'm with you, brother. If you don't want to, I mean, single chat, I guess. You single chat, Jason the Wild Boy. You a single chat. They made controllers and gaming peripherals back in 2008. Guys, it has been a pleasure streaming. Thank you all for coming on, man. We talked, we bonded, we talked, man. We bonded, man. I appreciate all of you coming on. I'll have a video later on today, 110%. And guys, just want to say I'm doing a new series, the memes try not to laugh series. Gaming is not going anywhere, but I also want to do like meme series. Like I put up the entire, like these are new videos, right? And this is a playlist of that, and that's my second channel videos, like paranormal and UFO videos. I love that. And I'm gonna do meme series as well, man. Check it out, show some love. Because right now the algorithm is not promoting this because the algorithm knows my channel is gaming and they do not know my channel is about that. I mean, I'm trying to do something that's more like fun and evergreen because I'm always gonna do news. I do news. I've been doing like top games, we watch trailer. It's like a podcast style, right? Like we see new trailers, we talk, we bond, we check out new games and trailers and shit like that. So we check that out. Sometimes I do review videos as well. But I want to do like meme videos as well because meme videos, like it's like positive, right? Because gaming news is mostly negative. I want to have something positive as well. And gaming news is, or I should say memes is kind of that. Check it out, man. Check out this latest video. And you're gonna love it, man. You're gonna love it, okay? I'll link you in the chat, okay? Check it out for maybe 2 minutes. If you like it, you like it. You don't like it, you don't like it, okay? Check it out. I'll put it's on the channel, link in the chat. And if you click on the link, comment down below like you came from stream. Just comment number 1. Just comment number one. Just comment number 1 and I'll know that you came from the stream, okay? Comment number 1 and I'll heart your comment right now. And I can show your comment on stream if you do it right now, okay? I appreciate you guys coming on, man. Jason, I appreciate you. Roman, thank you. We definitely talk. What about game S's? I don't know about that. Maybe, okay, you know what? I'll think about it. I'm not gonna say no to it. I'll think about it. Right now, there is not any big or good game. I can see myself doing a game essay for a game like GTA 6, but like, other than that, I don't know though. You know what I mean? You know? David, I don't know if I can do that. No one. Maybe on the second channel I'll do, but not on this channel though. Not on this channel, bro. Not on this channel. I think the algorithm would not like it. YouTube would not like it. Maybe I won't. I gotta check. I gotta see if I can actually do that on the second channel or not. Because I think that stuff is kind of serious. YouTube view is very serious, and that can be bad. But overall, guys, I appreciate you, man. Let me know. Let me send you some kisses. Definitely check out the memes videos on the channel as well. I would love you. Link is in the chat.